Imagine making premium cocktails at the touch of a button. Introducing Bartesian. Simply insert the capsule, select your strength, and enjoy. Learn more at Bartesian.com. Dad, it's so hot.
Yep, the dog days of summer have arrived. Stay indoors and call for fast free home shopping. Install before 4th of July or it's free.
Big boy, call the guy. Elon Musk restoring internet services in Iran, posting, quote, "The beams are on." This comes after Tehran restricted access as it continues to barrage Israel with attacks. Joining us now to discuss is Kurt Knudsen, the cyber guy. Kurt, this is such interesting news, and it's not the first time in Cuba when there were those uprisings of the people. They were begging for internet, and they wanted Joe Biden to provide it, and he didn't. But then when the Venezuelans were protesting, Elon Musk actually provided that internet service. So talk to us about what's happening here and how Elon Musk is helping dissidents there. Hello? Kurt? Did we lose you, Kurt Knudsen? We've lost Kurt. We're going to try and bring him back in just a minute, so we'll be right back.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes alter that. But now, Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clear skin. Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clear skin. If you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move. Stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Skyrizi is just 4 doses.
Yeah, Bonner.
2 starter doses.
For treating infections and TB, tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms of acne.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better mood. And that means everything. Your doctor about Skyrizi. You say,
Mike had a heart attack in Europe, but he's still living with a very high risk of another attack. With his risk factors, his recommended LDL-C level should be below 55. You would risk, learn how to get a free LDL-C test at disease.com.
You're a man who's excited to have a deal will save you a lot of money. We're teaming up with Samsung to give you unlimited premium wireless and the new Galaxy S25 with Galaxy AI for $30 a month. Your friends will agree with envy and those little bubbles. Not an issue anymore. So you can like the messages and do a proper group chat with any phone. Video that doesn't look like it was filmed on a brick. Turns out it actually is easy. Bankering. Fraud is a liar. Crime catches up with everyone, even me. That's why I trust Qunol Ultra High Absorption Turmeric to support my joint health. It's the #1 doctor recommended form of turmeric. It helps you keep doing the things you love at every age. Qunol, brand I trust.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Sparks are designed to dissolve under the tongue to hit your bloodstream faster than traditional pills, with a dual-action formula to deliver a stronger boost. Rose Sparks contain tadalafil, which lasts longer in your system, so you're ready to go for up to 36 hours. Sparks hit faster and longer. Say it with me. Faster, stronger, longer. Sparks. See if
What's up, Paul? Justin?
/switch.
Tommy Copper, shoulder support.
How long you been live for?
Just a couple of minutes. I'm getting ready because
Right.
there's a ship coming down. I'd like to go get if I get a few people on here.
Oh.
You sound tired.
I just got up a little while ago. Waking up.
Anything new and exciting in your life?
Really. Not at the
Any-
moment.
My husband Brian, I think the most important thing in life is to stay.
How's the wife and kids doing? Good.
Yeah, everybody's good.
I love taking. I'm very happy with it. I've been taking Prevagen for almost 10 years. Wonderful.
Prevagen has been the #1 selling brain salt nationwide for over 10 years. Simparica Trio protects against 3 categories of parasites. This drug class has been associated with neurologic side effects, including seizures.
Oh, man.
Without a history of these disorders, don't just
Yeah, I saw some more missiles that came into Israel last night. Jesus.
listen as we cover the top stories from the
Yeah, that's not a good situation over there at all.
Nah.
Give your favorite podcast.
A couple more made it through, but they got a majority of them.
We had to get Elon Musk in here to help us get that.
What's up, Brenda?
Brenda, good morning.
Talking about how the dissidents, those people in Iran, are using how
Hmm.
them to get their messages out because the regime in Tehran has cut off internet service.
Yeah, and it's a way of turning a weapon against its own people, the Iranian regime turning off the internet. We can confirm that. We're seeing those reports this morning, diminished traffic out of Iran.
They're turning the internet off in Iran. Jesus.
Turning into a liberation machine for
Oh, wow.
here. Elon Musk said in a post that he is turning his sat-based internet on for the citizens of Iran. Musk on X tweeting that the beams are on, is what he said. Access to Starlink from within Iran has been enabled by the billionaire as the country tries to, get more liberated on the internet when their own regime turns it off. The people have now a new tool to see what's really going on in the world instead of being shut out by its own government.
Yeah, they want to know what's going on in the world, but they also want the world to know what's going on with them. Those who try to rise up against the
Oh, Iran's gonna get attacked by all kinds of hackers then.
Yep.
and what's happening to them out to the world, correct?
Absolutely, it is a two-way street when it comes to communication.
You want to piss off the internet, shut it off in a country. You want to piss the internet off against a foreign government.
So to keep people from having the tools to be
Well, you got this, Justin. I'm gonna go get that ship.
Yeah, you're good.
Are
What's
you
up,
sure?
David? Yeah, you're good. What's up, David? Who was it? It's the Egyptian government got attacked for
He provided those
doing pretty much the same thing, I think, about 8 or 9 years ago. Bunch of hackers went after the government.
and kinds of protests. I mean, millions and millions of Venezuelans out on the street. It didn't actually lead to the end of Nicolas Maduro. We don't know how it will end, be the impact of the end on, but it is important and
I'll be back.
Hey, Paul, you might want to turn your TV down a little bit. And
Oh,
am
you
I
can hear it?
co-host? Yeah, my co-host.
checking with you again.
Yeah, your co-host.
Okay. Well, here, give me hosts. That way, if somebody else comes in, I can give them co-hosts.
Okay. You're now the
All right.
host.
All right. See you in a little bit.
Okay. Stay.
Oh, what you up to this morning, David? Or I should say this afternoon for you. Oh. See if anybody wants to come in. coming in, David? See what's going on around the world. Oh shit. Well, take your time. Don't worry about us. Oh yeah, some of the missiles did get through last night. Woo! Imagine if they didn't have the Iron Dome and the Patriot system. Good God. Looks like 2 dead and over 100 or over 200 wounded. Wow. Damn. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm just watching the news. Damn, Israel's planning on bombing nuclear sites, like nuclear power plants. That's crazy. I hope they don't, because that could cause a meltdown and all kinds of problems. Yeah, right, JD. Yeah, it's wild, man. They need to be careful hitting nuclear power plants and shit, man. That's gonna cause all kinds of freaking natural disasters. Or it's gonna cause some environmental disasters doing that. What's up, Jonathan, Brenda? Oh man. What's up?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, people. Just get home, about to back in this car, get off my damn lip.
Yeah, I was watching the news from over there. Man, they're talking about hitting nuclear power plants. I'm like, bro, y'all gonna cause a bunch of environmental disasters over there.
In talking about Ukraine or
No,
California?
in Iran, Israel's threatening to hit their nuclear power plants. I'm like, dude, that's a little excessive. I was like, you're gonna cause a bunch of meltdowns and shit. That's crazy.
You ain't lying. The toxic from that'll make the toxin from that'll spread throughout the air, man. That'll end up hitting more than Ukraine.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on, I got a phone call. Be right back.
What's up, JDS? How's it going, man? You get anything off of get anything else off of Amazon, JDS? Yeah, the Amazon haul. Yeah, well, I noticed too, and it probably is even less over there. Is if their choices, it's not that big yet. Very limited on products. I think like within like a 30-40 minute period, I pretty much scrolled through all the products they have. I think it's gonna grow though, for sure. They'll get more stuff. The Dell Latitude JDS, is that one of the ones that's got the little red mouse button in the middle? I forget what that was called. What's up, TJ? Oh yeah, forgot it was Father's Day today. Everybody's still sleeping. Sarah did tell me this morning, but she left to go to church. Oh, one sec, guys. See who this is.
The waiting room on.
Okay.
Oh, I guess not.
No, I just came straight in.
Yeah, hold on a
Yeah.
second.
What the hell?
Hey, Jonathan.
Morning, Dave. Morning. Trying to see what this is. Oh, this is my neighbor's yard.
There you go, David.
Put it on. That should
Yeah, I
stop.
didn't. I just now know. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even notice that, but now that I'm thinking about it, Jonathan just popped in. I didn't even have to let him in,
It
and then
should
you
stop.
just did.
Yeah, stop Joe getting in, won't it?
Yeah, Paul keeps doing that every morning. I guess
Hey, everybody.
don't nobody be here when you get on.
Justin, going back to what you were saying
What's up,
about
TJ?
Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I think we've got a case of history repeating itself.
Yeah, I'm just like
I
they're gonna
really
end up with
do.
2 or 3 Chernobyls in fucking Iran if they're not careful.
No, we're going to have more than that. When I say history repeating itself, you've got to remember, yeah, that Israel, well, the Jewish people pissed off Germany, yeah, and had conflicts going on here, there, and everywhere. And then some knobhead in Germany decided, I got an idea. I'll start doing stupid things. Yeah. And I think we're going to end up in that situation again, but this time the other way round. Yeah. You can't go hitting nuclear sites and not expect a fallout of all kinds.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna
Because
cause those
okay,
reactors to go into a meltdown.
it doesn't matter about the reactors, they're going to fall out anyway. The fallout I'm talking about is when the likes of China, Russia, North Korea go, wait up a goddamn freaking minute. Nuclear, this is like a nuclear weapon going off. Yeah. And then you got Pakistan and India go, well, wait up a goddamn minute. If they can nuke places, so can we. And then they start going at it. It will spiral so quickly. Yeah. The
Chain
world
reaction.
won't know what the fucking hell's hit it. Yeah. And
Oh,
at
I
least
mean,
World War One and World War Two, yeah, the chemical weapons came towards, apart from the camps, but the chemical weapons in vast mass came at the end of the wars. All right, these are going to start with it. Yeah, so what's going to be at the end? Complete destruction of this planet. There's going to be aliens sat there on another planet going, "Oh, look at that Earth. We could visit there one day." Where did he fucking go? Here one minute,
uh,
gone the next. I just think there's too much going on at the moment. We need to try and curb it. I mean, I
yeah,
don't even know why we're sending fucking warplanes over to the Middle East. We don't even need to get involved.
I wonder if you know how much of the how much of what's the word I'm looking for? How much you just pinpointed what really gonna happen, David? I wonder if you realize how much you know. Cause think about it, you ain't even got to set off a nuclear weapon. Like you say, you hit a power plant, the chemicals
Yeah,
and all that flow through the air, they're gonna start damaging people in other countries. And like you said, them other countries gonna be like, hold up, and they're gonna get to pushing their buttons, and everybody gonna
what's up,
get to
Randy?
pushing their buttons. And you know what we're gonna have? We're gonna have another moon with crater holes and nothing but dust.
yeah.
Those who survive,
Yeah.
well, for a short period of time, and all those who building bunkers on the ground, yeah, I might live for a couple more years, but you can't come upstairs. Remind me of some show I just got finished watching a couple months ago.
But just in case the last person on the planet is watching, whoever it will be, don't forget to turn the lights off on your way off.
Well, that's
You know,
well, another problem too is like, see, like over here we have like, Canada, the U.S., Mexico. That's it. But over there, there's like 30 countries all fucking bunched up together, and they all hate each other and don't and practice different religions and
Yeah,
everything else.
but my point is, yeah,
Pain in
if
the ass.
they hit a nuclear reactor and cause that fallout, yeah, you've got the countries with nuclear weapons go, well, it's done now. We're all close into it. We're all going to get fucked anyway. We might as well do what we need to do. Boom, boom, boom. And then they go boom, boom, boom.
Exactly.
And then the other countries go, well, if you can do it, boom, boom, boom. And before
Well,
you know it, you got America sat there going, well, I've got no need for these anymore. Fuck it. Boom. And then
well,
the whole fucking planet's destroyed.
the scary thing is Israel has this protocol in place that if they feel like their country's at the last end of being run over, they'll order the launch of their nukes right into whatever country that is attacking them.
You might be right there, Mad Props.
All out warfare.
I just don't think we'll get to WW4. I think we're just WW3 is gonna finish it.
I don't know.
3 strikes, you out. What's good, bruv?
I just don't get
It's
how
Nothing to think about, though, really.
we this week, our government has been condemning Israel for what it's doing in Gaza and stuff, and then suddenly Israel turn its focus to Iran, and we go, "Oh, do you want some warplanes?" It's like, do you think them warplanes are just going to be used for Iran? Bloody bollocks! This is going to spiral unless somebody reins it in. Although
Domino effect.
Puppet Regime did a good video. I saw it earlier. He's got Donald Trump, and he goes, "I promise we'll be sending no more weapons or planes to the Middle East. They're either going to be here at my birthday parade or in LA."
Well, I know Trump did ask them to stop and talk to each other. And then he just pretty much warned Iran today. He said, just don't fuck with us. You gotta keep it between you two. He goes, if you fuck with us, then you're gonna have a problem.
But that's the thing. Will they keep it between us? Because as much as America say, you know what, Israel did it, America knew Israel were going to do it. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is like they're gonna publicly say they didn't know, but yeah, the intelligence agencies,
they know.
They're not stupid. They know what's going on.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody.
That's the thing is you don't think the CIA and the
Appreciate
US...
Happy Father's Day. I forgot to be Father's Day.
I mean, just a massive surveillance state of the U.S. military. You don't think they watch every military in the world and what movements they're doing?
And I think
at any given time.
Yeah, I think there's another thing that people are overlooking here. For all that's gone on, Israel had its was it called Star Wars anti-missile thing? Yeah, so no missiles could get in, like a big shield. And Iran are using old missiles and penetrating it.
I'll tell you, they're lucky that they had that Iron Dome and they were using some Patriot missile systems too, because that could have been a lot worse. I mean, there was a couple of shots where you could see 20, 30 missiles coming in at one time.
Yeah.
And they were getting probably, say, out of 20 missiles, they were getting 19 of them, but there was one or two that kept flipping in here and there.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. More and more are getting through. And now, what you've got to look at is, well, everyone's been focusing on Iran's nuclear ambitions, right? They've been providing Russia with these unmanned drones. And they've been pretty good in Ukraine. Now Israel are going to be facing them. Yeah, because everyone's not focused on their other military stuff they're creating. Whack a couple of warheads on the top of them drones, nuclear warheads, you could do some damage.
What's up, Joe?
You two have to keep fighting.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody.
Mom. Mom. Oh, you little. Can I get hold of you?
Oh, Randy, I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight, get one of those little mini toolboxes. They got the Harbor Freight ones, like $13, or you can go to Lowe's and they have the what brand was it? They have another small one. I want to get one just for all the precision screwdrivers and picks that I have. They're so cool looking though. They're just these little tiny mini toolboxes. Oh, they're not impossible to intercept, Randy, because that's what the Iran was shooting at them. They were getting a vast, they probably got about 97, 98% of them.
I think they were saying that 85% it was taken down on the first night, 70%
Because there was
second.
yesterday, two or three made it in, and there was about 30 or 60 somewhere in there that was shot at them.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They got 85% was taken out the first night. I think it was something like 70% the second night. But like what Iran are doing, they are flooding the skies.
So hypersonic missiles are the ones that are hard to catch.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They're flooding the skies. They'll send in a wave of little unmanned drones. So all the little military things start firing like shit. Yeah, and they haven't got any warheads on. But you can't take that risk. And then the bigger ones come in behind. That's what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. Those, yeah. Because those come back into the atmosphere at hypersonic speeds, yeah.
I think the only good thing about this is Israel and Iran are right next to each other. The chances of using hypersonic missiles is probably low because by the time they've got them up there, they'll be coming back down.
I don't even know if Iran has hypersonic missiles. I know that
Yeah, they do.
China and Russia do.
Definitely.
And the U.S. said they didn't, but then all of a sudden they came out of nowhere with the battery system that they had. So, yeah, they had been already working on that shit. But hypersonic missiles are very expensive too. So a lot of the stuff that Iran's lobbing into Israel, it's all cheaper stuff that can be mass produced.
Exactly. But then again, if we're going to go out for an all-out fucking nuke war, what's the worry about fucking costs? Can't send this missile. That's going to cost $2 billion. Don't worry about that. You ain't going shopping anyway. I knew I should have saved my money.
Well, the biggest mistake we made was when Biden was in office, he gave Iran all that money back that was seized.
Yep. Should never have done
And
that.
and he should have never given it back to him.
I wouldn't say
Because it was hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah. I wouldn't say shouldn't have given it back because Trump's also released some of the money. Yeah. What they should have done is giving it back in sort of packages, you know, food packages, you know, food things and stuff that they need for civil things. Just instant releasing the money was just a bad idea.
Oh yeah, for sure, Randy.
Yeah, you just know the moment Iran got that money back, they were on Amazon ordering missiles.
Yeah, and the ICBMs they're shooting off over into Israel. I don't even think they're using a sophisticated targeting system because they're not hitting strategic targets with them. It's just
No,
hitting
they
random
don't.
shit. And so they're just setting. It was kind of like the way the Scud missiles I think worked in Desert Storm was they would just set a distance on them, and then they would go that distance and just fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any good targeting systems built in it.
Morning, Mark. Afternoon, Mark.
Afternoon, David. Morning,
What's up,
everybody.
Mark?
See, what we've also got to watch out is Syria. Now Assad's not in there, and he's literally fractioned. That could go any direction.
Didn't that one young guy take over Syria?
Yeah, but what happens when you have a dictator taking over? You get all them little groups that are going, well, I want a bit of this, and I want a bit of this, and I want a bit of this, and then they all start trying to fight each other, you know, to gain overall control until there's been proper elections and stuff. Like he promised.
Oh, Al-Shahar is leading a transitional government until a new constitution is approved.
Yeah.
I guess they're trying to just pretty much strip all the government and rebuild it from the ground up.
Yeah, which is
They're doing a cabinet formation.
But you've got to make sure that your government represents everybody. The Middle East it's so weird because
it's always been known not to be that kind of government, neither.
Yeah, but you've got say like Syria, you've got like 4, 5 maybe main different. They're all Muslims and stuff, but they're all different Muslims. You got the Shias and the stuff. Could be a bit scary. You've got to make sure they're all represented.
How are you doing this morning, Mark? Or this afternoon?
Did you let Mark in, or did he just come straight in?
I didn't let him in.
No, did I? I didn't even see his name pop up.
Oh, because the waiting room wasn't enabled. That's why. I just enabled it.
We had this discussion when me and Jonathan just came in.
Oh, I thought you had turned it on.
I can't turn it on. Only the host can turn it on.
No, you can turn it on host tools down at the bottom. If you're co-host.
I didn't know I was co-host.
You are the only co-host.
Justin, you was the only one here, so if he left anybody in charge, it'd be you. You'd be the one who's turning it on.
That's true. Yeah, everybody's co-host now, so The only thing you can't do as co-host is remove and give permissions. Like, you can't make somebody co-host or take it away.
Yeah. Or could you imagine it? Get into an argument with someone, just remove the co-host and kick them off.
But you can control all the security settings and stuff for the meeting.
Surprised Joe hasn't popped over. Johnny finished ages ago.
By the way,
Oh.
Justin, Fortnite's going down on Tuesday.
For an update.
No,
Yeah,
because
so-
Laura's coming home.
Yeah. They're taking it down because Laura's coming home. She's actually won a crown today on the Switch. But that's the thing about the Switch. You only end up in bot lobbies. Man, I've not been getting my gifts again, you know, for leveling up.
Did you buy the battle pass?
Yeah, I've got it.
I've
gone up 3 levels and got jack shit.
I don't know.
But he did this the other day, and then yesterday, like I said, I got 42 gifts when I came in. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you might be having an issue where it's not unlocking it right away, but then they're realizing the system's catching up. Because it does that with XP sometimes. All of a sudden you'll log into the game and you'll get a bunch of XP because it didn't register it when you were playing.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. So like the other day I went up 2 levels in the game, but when I came back to lobby, I'd gone back down.
One of the most annoying glitches right now is getting stuck in that damn store. It happened to JD too.
The most annoying glitch was the one I had yesterday, just going round and round the rock. I'm gonna see if I can find it because it was funny as fuck. Everybody was shooting the shit out of me, and I'm like going around in circles. What the shit in hell? Change character again.
God, 1992 Geo Metro. I remember my dad had one of those. JDS still has his. What's the inside look like? JDS is like, does it look like an old car like that, where like the roof and everything's all shredded on it from over the years and seats are all worn out?
Here you go. I've got all my gifts.
Always happens when you buy like an old ass cheap car like that. You'll get in it and some of the interior will be fucked up. You'll get in and be a slice in the seat or something.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's go into it. No.
Mark,
Yeah, Jonathan.
how you doing, man?
I'm getting there.
I like how we did that. Fuck! Like, really? And then, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see him. I just grabbed my other device and seen that he was in the chat.
No.
Morning Star, how you doing, beautiful? Props was good, Scuff was good. Mario.
Press TJ hasn't popped on.
Yeah, he's in the chat. TJ, come on up here, man. TJ, I actually thought about coming down there to fly with you yesterday, man.
Yeah, come on.
Pop up.
Yeah, I've got a joke for you.
Look, I was gonna leave here about 5 o'clock. Wait till our show started. Get online and then knock on your door.
Oh, Johnny for a bit this morning.
And so
Ken Hoffmeyer was
TJ come out and fly?
explaining his 2-month road trip that he's going on.
Who, Johnny D?
No, Ken Hoffmeyer.
I don't know who that is.
Ken, place it here.
Ken.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ken. Yeah, I didn't think about it. You said
He's going on a 2-month road trip.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He must be staying in a lot of different places, huh?
He's got a caravan, hasn't
I think he's got
Oh,
I think he got an RV, don't he?
yeah, it's not bad if you got an
he? I think
RV.
it's a Toro. Unless he sold it. I don't know. He had it. He stayed in Bill's front garden with it when he went to the South Florida.
Right. Where is it? Oh. Three squirrels.
He's taking a
Three
Hyundai Santa
squirrels
Fe
in
with him.
Bisbee.
Hybrid.
Santa Fe.
So you're saying he's pulling that behind his RV, Randy?
He hasn't got an RV, it's a truck.
Oh, I thought you guys said he had an RV.
No, he's got a trailer. A
Oh,
touring caravan.
Oh yeah,
oh, he's pulling it. Okay, I thought he was driving an RV with a car behind it. I was thinking the other way around. Okay. Honestly, I would rather have a truck and a trailer than an RV and a car. Because I feel like that's a lot more work. Having to put that fucking thing up on a car trailer and then.
You don't have to. You can buy an A-frame that fits to the front of the car now. Just tow it like that.
Yeah, but don't you have to take the drive shaft off or something when you're towing it like that?
No.
It doesn't do anything to the car?
Automatics are the only one that are awkward to tow.
Well, most of them are automatic over here.
Yeah, true.
I'm saying if you have a truck and trailer, you just drop the trailer. That's easy to do. Then you got your car to drive around.
Yeah, RVs you usually put like e-bikes or electric scooter or even a motorbike on the back of it. Get a bike rack.
No, I want that one I want that one that couple had, and the back master bedroom in the RV would raise up, and a little garage would appear.
Garage, yeah.
They had a little 4-door smart car they'd pull up in there.
Yeah.
Or a little 2-door smart car. I was like, man, that's perfect if you're just a couple living out of that thing.
Yeah. The little smart roadster. Yeah, that is a neat little car, that.
You just pull it right out the back. You don't have to pull no extra trailer or anything.
Yeah, they're about 100 knots. Well, 200,000 or 300,000 pound. One of them.
That's the way to go, man.
They can go up to $1 million. Them things, can't they?
Oh yeah, dude. RVs can get crazy expensive. I mean, just a crappy one, you'd probably be looking at 150 grand. Like what you would consider crappy, I guess, in the field of RVs. But if you want a one with like all the top notch, like fucking features, oh yeah, you're gonna pay some money.
Yeah, and the slide outs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy decent 30-year-old over here for about 5,000, something like that. that'll sleep 4 or 6.
Dude, I seen
Run.
one that had the whole one side of the trailer pops out is like one big slide out.
Yeah.
And then the other side, it had a porch that would come down. And so you had this big long porch on one side of the trailer.
Mm.
I was like, Jesus, man, the features that are coming up with these things.
Yeah.
Even the little small Mercedes vans now, they're coming up with some really good layouts where you can have a full bathroom and everything in them.
Yeah, the Sprinters.
Yeah. The Sprinter vans, yeah.
Yeah.
I seen a really nice Mercedes one that was and it had the full bathroom, it had a full kitchen, and it had a bed that folded down and everything.
Yeah,
It was
and
really nice.
a lot of them now, they've got pop-up roofs where you can put 2 more people in, you can get 4 in it.
Oh yeah, like an extension roof that raises up.
Yeah.
I always laughed at that though. I'm like, why not make a van that is clearly for 1 to 2 people at max, period. But yet they always try to like, oh, you can sleep like 15 people in here. It's like, take all that extra sleeping bullshit out and put some other shit in there. Because like I said, why would you have 15 people sleeping in a small ass RV?
Yeah.
But they always try to like sleep as many people as possible in one little ass RV.
Yeah, but some of these RVs, they're like little TARDISes. You get there and you press a button and everything just falls out.
Yeah. That's the slide.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of my dad's friends, when we used to go to Dumont Dunes, and he'd bring his big ass trailer out there. It was one of those like half 18-wheeler trailers, but it was all custom built. Dude, this thing was like a 2-story, 3-bedroom apartment after all the pop outs had come out on this thing. It was insane.
Yeah, and the beds, a lot of them now, they have the beds where they come down from the ceiling. So they come down electronically from the ceiling so that they don't have anything, a problem. You just rise it back up again when you get up and you've got your full van back.
Yeah, but this thing looked like a small, like, this thing looked like a nice 2-bedroom apartment. Like, it was insane. They even had a loft because the roof was so high.
You've got people turning double-decker buses into RVs now.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, that's a good way to go because you could do an entire living room and sleeping quarters upstairs and your bathroom and kitchen, everything else downstairs, living room. Gives you a lot more room. You're pretty much getting 2 buses in one. Or floor space. The only thing is with the double decker, even over here, you would really have to be careful about planning your routes, you know?
Yeah, with low bridges.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of small towns and stuff, you're going to run into that kind of problem.
Justin?
What?
Found the glitch.
What?
Yeah. As soon as you get to this rock, right?
Oh, God.
Go away.
Holy crazy.
What the hell?
They must have thought, what the fuck's going on?
He's shooting. But you don't say moving.
It's a glitch in the game. They're shooting me, but they can't hit me. They can't do one and stop them.
You're frozen on my screen. Oh, see anything.
Why is it not playing?
Wow.
Ah, bollock. Right. Why is it not showing it?
That's crazy.
You're going to have to just post it as a video and then we can go look at it.
Yeah, well, I have to record it because it's funny as fuck. Literally, you just go around and round and round and round. They're shooting like fuck. Nothing
Oh,
happened.
have you ever got stuck in the shooting animation where you're shooting and all of a sudden you'll stop but your gun will still look like it's shooting?
I've seen it where the gun shoots in.
Still
It's
popping
happened to
off.
me. It's happened to me a couple of times, and it happened to I think Corey or somebody about a week ago. One of them I was playing with it happened to. But yeah, you'll get stuck in the shooting animation, or the audio won't stop. That happened to me so many times during the car season, where somebody would start shooting, and then it would just be nonstop shooting noises the entire round. It would never go away, even though nobody was shooting. It was really fucked up. The audio.
I'm back.
You haven't already. Phobias.
Yeah, whatever video you were showing, Donald said he couldn't see it.
Yeah, no, it was frozen. That's how I was saying, what the hell? I wasn't sure if it was just me or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna record it and reshare it.
Morning, Paul. Morning, Donald.
Good morning, Mark. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thanks.
Don't need audio input. Just review.
God, you visit Timu one time and they fucking bug the living fuck out of you. I went over there to see how much the stuff I bought off of Amazon was comparative price. It was damn near the same. Because they're selling the same exact shit, so they're going to the same manufacturers, getting it for the same price.
What the?
Only some of it was slightly more, and it was so slight it wasn't even that big of a deal. Talking about maybe 20, 30 cents more.
Ooh.
What the hell?
Oh, Randy, that'd be the type of bus, like if I parked somewhere, it'd be for a while.
It almost sounded like somebody ripped one, didn't it?
It did.
That's a grip taser.
The hell you tasing?
No, I picked it up and forgot that the switch was on.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it really is. You
No.
gotta be real careful with these things.
Look at it. Is that a piece of lint in the prongs? Oh, gee, tasers just sound so mean, especially the big ones. Oh man, they're loud
Morning,
too. The
Jim.
noise they
How
make.
you doing?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody in the chat.
Oh, you made it back.
Yeah, I went and got a couple of ships because the ship traffic is slowed down tremendously, and you got to get them while you can get them.
Yeah, you can buy the taser guns like the cops have, but things are fucking expensive for the replacement cartridges. You actually want to shoot it at something?
The legals have them over here.
You can have them here in certain states. Certain states you can't use pepper spray and tasers. Other states you can. Just depends on your state that you live in.
I saw an ad this morning on YouTube. A guy was shooting like pepper bullets or something.
Oh yeah, they shoot those out of the paintball guns during riots and shit like that. Just a paintball.
I want to see the advertisement was out on YouTube or Facebook, and I seen them. I was like, I think it said shoot 20,000 volts out of them. I said, shit, let me order those. Normally, the stuff like that would be a scam, but I want to see if it works. So I ordered the
You
3-pack.
ordered a couple?
Yeah, I ordered the 3-pack. I just really wanted to see what it do, if it even worked. And yeah, I mean, I ain't hit nobody with it yet, but they work.
There you go, Paul. I'm editing with your favorite software.
Oh,
prob-
are you using the software?
The best.
There you go.
The biggest problem with hand tasers is obviously you got to be in close proximity to somebody to hit them with it.
You got to touch them with it.
Yeah, you got to reach out and be able to touch them, which means you're within arm's reach of them.
Mm-hmm. Up close and personal.
Oh, Jody, that hurts so bad. Yes, we did that as a kid. Put paintballs in the freezer. Oh my God, dude. That's why I used to wear a chest plate when I played paintball. I used my motorcycle chest plate. All of us used to because we all rode dirt bikes.
It might fly.
Oh, crap.
Test it on your cat? Oh, hell no. The last time that cat ever talks to him.
Yeah.
I recorded this, screen recorded this video, took out all the audio devices, but it still recorded the conversation in the background and someone let him rip.
Yeah,
He's
that.
echoing. Just scream. It picked up all our audio.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do it when you're offline, then, because it's picking up all your computer audio.
It is. You don't want to get hit with this.
Oh, well.
No, Jody.
Sounds like a fart in the microphone.
That's when when I was playing the video and I heard that sound and me going, what the hell? That's when I realized it picked up the audio. Oh, well, it makes for a good video.
Booner, stop.
Need a high power taser if you actually want to stop an attack. I don't know, boy. 20,000 volts sound like it'll stop something.
So when I put it up, I'll take the sound out. Oh, folder.
I gotta get lucky. Somebody do something crazy in front of me one day and light them up legally.
So are them things one shot stuff? Does it rewind the cables back in?
No, the way the cops tasers work, some of them are one shot cartridges.
Some are two shot.
There's some that have an extra shot just in case. And then they pop the cartridge off. You can put the gun directly to somebody and hit them once you pop a cartridge off. But
yeah,
then
they
have
to, ones you gotta switch out the cartridge.
Yeah, once they're used, that's it.
Right. Here you go, Justin.
They should make them reusable.
When I get that, you just charge it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go, Justin. The video.
Yeah.
With extra audio commentary. What the?
Only some of it was slightly more, and it was so slight it wasn't even that big. That 20 seconds.
This thing.
You can walk on water on Fortnite now?
Yep.
Oh, what the hell?
What the hell is shooting at you?
Oh, Randy, that'd be a
You'll see it in a minute.
Somebody from the same direction he's headed in.
It almost sounded like somebody ripped one, didn't it?
It did.
That's a grip taser.
The hell are you tasing?
No, I picked it up and forgot that the switch was on.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it really is. You gotta be really careful with these things.
Look at it. That's just a wet in the frogs.
And all of a sudden,
Oh, gee, tasers sound so neat. Especially the big ones. Oh, man. Wow.
that's what we're shooting.
Yeah.
Why did it take you so long to respond to them, though?
What the? Because the
Always
controller
someone slightly
all went
more, and it was so slightly.
here, and it was just going round and round in a circle. No matter what I did, I was just going round and round and round in circles.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes where you'll get stuck in place and you can only move forward or backwards, or you can only
Or
turn
around.
your body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but literally, all I could do was go around in a deep circle, just going round and round and round. They were shooting the shit out of me. Nothing was happening.
They sure missing. Echo. Oh, he was playing the replay from the WitchCom and they recorded the live. That's what that was. Props.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can buy like this over here. And then you would push that button on the side right there, pop that cartridge out and put another one in.
Talking about online shopping, that
So
stuff
look
I
at the
ordered, that stuff I
cartridges,
ordered last
60
night.
bucks, 2 of them.
Jeez.
You don't just get rechargeables.
Yeah.
No, the cartridges
Yeah,
are the prongs that shoot out at you and stick into your clothes and shit.
Yeah, no, but can't you just get them where you can retract them and use them again?
No, they don't. I've never seen one that actually makes one like that. They're once you use them, that's it. You throw them out.
Right, we need to design one. You know, fires it out, and then you just got a little winder on the end, like a fishing reel, and just wind it back in.
Like I said, it would be smart if a company made something like that, but they probably make tons of money off those fucking cartridges. So.
Well, yeah, $60
Yeah.
for two.
Well, and that's just what you're paying
Okay.
For two cartridges. It's just ridiculous.
Imagine what a law enforcement agency pays for those, you know?
Probably not as
Because
much.
their taser guns are probably coming from a really high-end company. And they're
Well,
probably not cheap.
That plus the fact that a taser goes out with 2 pins that stick into the person. So how are you going to wind that back, you know?
Well, you wind it back and then unhook it from them. You know, like you do with a fish.
You're talking about after you arrest them, yeah.
Yeah, no, you wind them back in like you do with fishing rod. You know, like you do when you're fishing and you unhook
Well,
it.
he's going to be flopping around on the floor or the ground.
Yeah, exactly. And then while he's still flapping, you put him in the keep net.
That's pretty much what it is. It's like 2 fish hooks that
Yeah.
stick into you.
Just change it from you know, fishing with fish to fishing for humans.
I think that would be more of a health
You just don't need
hazard.
bait.
Well, yeah, because you know, any disease that person had been stuck to would be on the end of that tip.
Right. Yeah, so that's why they don't reuse them. It's just like a needle. You shoot a needle in somebody and they got AIDS, and then you turn around and shoot that needle in somebody else, they're gonna contract it. So I guess it would be the same theory.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I suppose. Would take a new meaning to fuck around and find out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A test subject, right?
Yeah.
How many ships did you end up catching, Paul? Just one?
2. And the sad part of it was, is a great big beautiful seagull was laying in the road. When I came back around behind my car, was laying in the road, laying down dead. And so I went out and tried to scoop him up. And as I was approaching the seagull, some kind of big pickup truck goes by and crushes him even more. You know, it's like, what the hell?
Oh man.
Well, all I'm going to say is thank you for the graphical details, but thank you for trying to save it.
Yeah,
Well-
because he was big. He was like this big, and I had a hold of him by the tail. And by the time I took and I put him in the trash receptacle, you know.
Oh wow.
Was not good.
The worst ones are those fucking squirrels when they run out in front of you and they can't decide what direction they want to go.
Yeah, they hesitate at the last
Fuckers
minute.
are
Yep.
annoying.
Left, right, left, right, left. Right.
Yeah, and before they decide to run off the road in the last second.
Yep.
I don't know how many squirrels I've almost demolished in the car. But they always seem to get away last second. They'll run right out of the road.
Well, you know, it's like I'm watching them out here after I feed them, and they'll run out and sit in the middle of the street and wait for a car to come, and then they'll dash off to the side, you know. And I'm sitting there going, "Get out of the street! Get out of the street!"
What was that commercial? The squirrels used to do that shit, make people crash and get to laughing. What was it, one of them insurance commercials or something?
Well, there's one where it's an insurance, isn't it, or is it?
Yeah,
No,
I wanna
it's
say
it's for
insurance company.
Comcast. There's this birds on the wire or on a cable, and then a squirrel comes up, jumps on the cable in between them, and starts talking to the birds.
Right, I can't find the video because there's a guy from Lancashire that was being interviewed, but he went to Devon and ordered a coffee. And when he went to the lavatory, he came back and his missus went, "There's a seagull that's stealing your coffee. You're drinking your coffee." And then he looked round and the seagull flew off with a cup. So he grabbed his phone. He grabbed his phone and took a picture of it. And apparently, he had to go to the cafe because normally you have to pay for the cups if you don't take them back. But he had to show him that picture.
Oh, I took out the whole fucking thing.
Wait till he put it down. And he was like, "Well, how do you get the fucking coffee now? Got a coffee addiction." Yeah, it used to be crisp packets of crisps and sandwiches they used to steal.
Yeah, there was one took my whole portion of fish and chips at Blackpool Zoo.
Oh, 400 for that thing?
I got left with some gashes on the head and bruised knees by a seagull at Llandudno. That was funny. Wasn't at the time, but it was afterwards.
Yeah, look at it. This guy was cutting it down a big ass palm tree and there was a squirrel inside it. This thing went flying, watch. And he was not. That wasn't a flying squirrel neither. One of them sugar. What is it? That's crazy.
The fact it bounced and carried on running.
That's a long fall right there. Copper State, what's up?
There was that guy
Jesus,
cutting down a palm tree in.
I can never remember which one Copper State is.
Yeah, I think it was in Florida. He was cutting down a palm tree, and
It's old Jerry.
he ended up being stuck at the top of the tree because the branch fell on. fell down and snapped his rope, and he just literally clinging for dear life at the top of the tree.
Oh, Copper State put the commercial you were talking about in there, I guess, Paul. Whatever commercial you guys were talking about.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he put a link in the chat for me.
That's a paintball gun. Paintball shotgun.
Oh, dude, they got paintball sniper rifles now.
On that link you put up there, they got a paintball shotgun for $114. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't asking which state was the Copper State. I was asking what your name was.
That Air India crash, the death toll's risen to 270.
Hmm.
Zoom is playing
Mike, right.
real issues, isn't it, lately?
Oh, this is. Oh, there you go.
Oh, good morning, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I remember this commercial. State Farm, wasn't it? Oh, Bridgestone.
For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing.
Fuck.
That's for tires.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I honestly, unless I can stop safely, I don't swerve for animals. Because I'm not going off the road and going to a telephone pole over a fucking some animal that runs out in front of me. If I can slowly stop, if I can safely stop without causing a crash, I'll do it. But if I'm going too fast and I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, well, if it happens to be an elk, you can say goodbye to your car.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A man has been hurt at London Luton Airport after racing to the airport, nearly missing because he was going to be late for his flight, and he drove onto the top of the car park but forgot to stop and went off the edge. Yeah. Have you ever thought he might have been trying to catch the plane in his own car?
Yeah.
Wait for me!
My question is why were the barriers so shit that a car was able to drive on the side? That's crazy.
He's probably broken through some barriers to get on the top because normally the top floor of car parks now are not used.
And it's usually a concrete wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All our car parks normally you'd see at least a 4-foot concrete wall around the edge.
It's a DirecTV ad, and I'm playing it.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV?
It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Oh, it's all connected. Shows, movies, sports, cooking shows. Oh my God.
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all your favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions based on your watch history? Or mind control?
Were you recently electrocuted?
A better way to watch.
We don't get adverts like this anymore.
Squirrel think he a bird. What's this weather looking like today?
Probably hot. Chance of rain. Let's see. 83
getting
feels
no
like
rain.
96. Supposed to get rain between 6 by 6 p.m. tonight.
Some chance of rain. That ain't
19 degrees and a bit cloudy.
Oh, there's a pretty decent storm coming up to Georgia. It looks about like around 2. You start creeping in there.
Coming up out of the Gulf?
Yeah. It's going at an angle at like a northeastern track.
Well, we're coming into the storm season, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Summertime. All the way till November. Or no. I don't know. Sometimes they change it a little bit each year. When the actual storm season is.
used to be April. It was the month we get all bunch of rain. It just seemed to be pushed back.
Yeah, it'd be November 30th, yeah. Split to this year, it'd be June 1st through November 30th. Is storm and hurricane season. During the winter, we don't get a lot of rain at all.
No.
No, it rains once every couple weeks, if that.
Well, you had a rainy period like a month ago, didn't you?
Last couple weeks it's been raining nonstop, so which is good. Everything's getting wet again. The lakes are starting to fill back up. It's good for everybody. Because some of the lakes were getting crazy low. A couple of the smaller ones.
It should be over here. In winter, we get rain every couple of minutes.
Where's Joe didn't come in?
Well,
Said he was on
where is he?
Said he was on
Okay,
Johnny's
Joe.
earlier, right?
He was on Johnny's. He was on Johnny's panel, but Johnny finished ages ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't he supposed to meet up with somebody? Somebody was coming down there.
Donald was, but then he said he wasn't going to meet him. So Donald's going to be down a few hours from him.
He's gonna go meet him. I can't see him not going to meet him.
I think Donald said he'd be home by what, like Friday or something. Sorry.
Oh.
Taking a whole week off.
Hang on.
I'm sorry. This bitch should be shot. This is just pure evil.
The hell?
He's not with Donna.
That's just pure evil.
That's funny.
He might have went. Oh, he might have went to meet up with Johnny. Go fly. He's not with Donna.
Joel's gone over to his family's today, hasn't he, for Father's Day?
Oh, Father's Day, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it might have.
I'm sure he said he was going over today. He's also going to look at the car, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, Laura, I'm not losing my mind. My memory's pretty good.
What's up, TJ?
Donald finally reached his destination. He's got a beautiful view, man. This is gorgeous.
DJ, come on the panel. I've got a joke for you.
Like next to a lake.
What, he posted a video or something?
No, he talking to me on Messenger. He showed me a picture. It's next to a lake, a beach and a lake. It's beautiful.
I think that's the Gulf of America. He's gone Pensacola, hasn't he?
Nice.
He's gone to Pepsi Cola. He could have got that from Walmart.
Wait.
Comes Donald.
Okay. Back that way is the Gulf of America. That way is Pensacola Bay. And this way is that is all just natural preserved lands, wildlife areas. And right there is the highway that goes along.
Looks like
That's it.
Looks like the place they used for recording the moon landings.
How'd the drive go?
That was long. And we're getting ready to go over to the air base, the naval base.
Have you gone there for some festival?
No.
Was that Donald's missus just closing the door?
It's just vacation. No, that's Gloria. Say hi, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria.
Good morning.
We're down here with another couple, friends of ours.
All right.
Anyway,
so you
I just
weren't
popped
driving
in to show you where I
yesterday.
was at. I wasn't driving. They were driving.
USA.
Bye.
Hey, Joe.
Moon landing was in Montana.
Have fun, Don. Joe, what you got going on this morning, man?
Oh, I got nothing right now. I was on Johnny's in a chat, and then we were backstage talking for a while. I got to go with my daughters to eat later.
Did Joe? Did
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
did Don kind
Mario.
of hint at that he was having a wife swap weekend or whatever?
Oh God.
You mean he's
I'm
gone
not
to a
touching that.
swingers retreat?
David, what's the joke?
What happens if you crash a microscope into a telescope?
Oh, you get a I saw this a microscope and you get a
Yeah, you know.
telescope and a microscope.
You know.
Go on, TJ. Rack that brain. Rack that
I
brain.
know. A microscope and a telescope. A something else with a scope on it. What is it?
Get a gyroscope.
Kaleidoscope.
Maybe. Oh,
A
that's what it is.
kaleidoscope.
Yes,
Kaleidoscope.
kaleidoscope. That's right. That's right. Freaking kaleidoscope.
You didn't get Donald back in here. You keep fucking them jokes up.
It wasn't the joke was fucked up. TJ just couldn't get it out.
I know. I heard that joke before, but I was sitting there. I was like, "What the heck is it? What is the punchline?"
Here comes Lance.
I think everybody must have got up late today.
Extremely early morning, lads.
Well, it's Father's Day.
Morning, guys.
Happy Father's Day, official.
Well, how many kids do you have now, TJ, that you're counting?
0.
Primarily, I guess, because you have a wastewater treatment facility out there too at Chambers Bay. If people didn't know.
What?
Oh yeah. I guess pets are considered people too.
No, you're not.
Kinda. I guess.
How many? Joe, how many you have again, TJ?
Your family.
I guess fur babies are considered people. I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll stick
didn't
to
you?
fur.
I thought you got a couple of court notices that you were.
Court notices.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
In fact, didn't one of them name the kid TJ?
Probably, maybe.
What you done did, man?
I don't know.
Hey, is Joe in the chat?
You went up in there.
Is Joe in
I'm
the
here.
chat? Yeah. Well, he's on the panel.
He's on the panel.
Is he awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm eating. What you got?
So I just flew my Nia or my Avata 2. Didn't do anything to it yesterday, right? Same exact spot. Launched it. It gave me the quick beeps for about 10 seconds, and then it stopped, and then I took off. But it's been doing that to me for about a month now.
It's been doing it to me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is.
But like yesterday, it wouldn't stop, and I could not take off. Today, it did what it normally does. It beep, 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 and then eventually it stops. Sometimes it's short, sometimes takes a little longer to stop. But
Well, that's why I said both y'all need to put a ticket in. That way they have more people telling them that there's an issue.
Well, they said to go on DJ Assistant and reinstall the firmware on the drone.
Yeah, and you have to plug your phone in at that point, don't you? To the headset, to the goggles.
No.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, you shouldn't
It's
have
on
to.
DJI Assistant, just on a computer.
No, not for an update. You shouldn't have to connect it to your phone. I always do my update straight from the controller. I've never been one to hook my drone or my controller up to the computer for an update. I've always did it straight.
Yeah, I've always done it
never
the same
had
way
to
you
with
do it,
the
Jonathan.
Avata.
But it said on this one you got to do it with
Control.
DJI Assistant.
You haven't
Make
had
sure
to
everything
with the
gets in it.
Avata, and I think you have to with the Avata and the goggles. You have to plug the headset in. Am I wrong?
Not when it's just a drone.
Okay.
Not when it's
Oh,
just
that
a drone
could be
on
cool.
the computer.
Oh, you plug the drone into the computer. Gotcha. Well,
Right.
you would have to. Okay. But
Yeah,
like I
I
said,
think that's an
it
FPV
flew
thing.
for
I
me.
don't know. I don't have no FPV, but I've never had the link to the computer for an update.
What kind of father am I today? I just gassed my daughter's car up this morning. So now all three of us have gas in our vehicles.
You did
That's
Paul
pretty
did it the wrong
awesome.
way. She's supposed to pay for yours.
Exactly. Now I'm going to go sit on the couch and watch the U.S. Open.
Oh,
Actually, I need to take a walk first and then go watch the Open. So, Mark, are you in the chat? Are you in the chat?
Yep.
Yes, Lance.
So I don't think anyone's going to catch. If you're not even or better, you don't have a shot at winning today because of the conditions. I think they're too easy.
Oh, and you consider there was only, what, 4 people under par after yesterday?
I think there's like 5. There's -4, 2 -3s, a -1, and an even.
Uh-huh.
So I think those are the only guys that have a shot at winning today. I have Hatton and Hovland. Hatton had that double bogey that killed me. If he wouldn't have had that double bogey, he would be 1 under there at the end. But he's too fragile to ever win one. I think he doesn't have the head. He doesn't have the head space.
He definitely swears at himself a bit when he does something wrong.
He's talking to his putter yesterday. Did you see that?
Oh.
I think on his double bogey, he started talking to his putter.
I noticed there was only one amateur made the cut.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. That James, whatever he's called.
James Potter?
Driver.
Oh.
James Driver. James Golf Bag.
Where is he?
Get it.
Well, he was 6 under the 6 over, the same as McIlroy, and he's now after the third, he's 9 over, playing the first at the moment.
McIlroy's 10 over.
Yeah, the amateur James Hastings.
Yeah. Come on, mama. Come on.
Yeah, off we go. Yeah, Sunburns. Sunburns and Adam Scott tee off at 7:15 our time.
Brilliant.
Lance gone.
Yeah, I guess he dropped off.
Mm.
Hey, kid.
I wanted to tell him I flew in the sim yesterday for 35 minutes before I crashed. And the only reason I crashed is because I looked up at a play at the baseball game and hit something.
That'll do it to you.
I was flying out in the city park area, and I was flying underneath between the bridge and the water, the whole works. I was getting all of that done.
Did you ever get the game on Crash?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. Where's the freaking apps?
They need to update their DJI sim. That map is too small.
You know what? My bank fraud detection is the best in the business. Dear David, your recent payment of $8.99 to Amazon for Amazon Prime looks genuine. It looks like you paid for Amazon Prime. No
Why
shit.
they asking you?
No, it's just they do this thing now where when you set up new payments, it's supposed to tell you if it's suspect fraud. But now they've gone to the next level to tell you pay for what you paid for. As dodgy as Amazon is, I'm sure Amazon Prime is a genuine payment. I only paid for it so I can watch some films.
Let's see. I'm going to update that firmware just in case, see if that is it.
I take the 30-day free trial so I can watch Reacher.
Current firmware.
Yeah, Amazon actually gives you a lot of features with Amazon Prime. A lot of people just don't utilize it. You get Amazon Video, you get Amazon Music.
Yeah, you get the storage space and everything.
Yeah, you get quite a few stuff with them.
I'm doing a refresh on the Avata 2 firmware to see if that's what's kicking me out every time I try to get on like him. That's aggravating when you get out there to fly. That thing beeps for 5 minutes and then all of a sudden decides to work. You don't know why. Like I said, that what I looked into the different feeds on the forum, it said just refresh the firmware if it's doing that. I guess after 100 flights, something could go off. Shouldn't.
Well, how many flights does Lance's have?
I couldn't tell you. You know, I guarantee you don't have 100.
Yeah, he was having that same issue.
Hey, Jonathan. Air 3S, $1,500. 1508.
How much?
1508, fly more.
1508 before tax.
Yep.
That's the Flymo?
Flymo, South Korea.
Oh, from South Korea. So that means you're looking at some tariff behind that. Unless they say they're gonna pay it, you're looking at the tariff to go with that.
I didn't see anything on tariffs on it, but I'll look.
Look for a small print, should be in red. It'll tell you, how did it say it? It'll say it may be a tariff, and then once they ship it and it gets to DHL is going to send you an email with an invoice.
Well, Lon, his his Mavic 4 that he bought the same place, no tariffs on it.
Mm-hmm. From eBay?
Yep, same places with WITH US, something like that.
Yeah, and it's crazy too, because I ended up with a tariff for the Mavic 4, but I didn't end up with no tariff on the RC Pro 2.
Was
then
that drone
Freewell-
already in the country though? Before the tariffs?
No,
No,
Because
the
if they,
tariffs been started.
they both came from Korea.
Now Freewell tried to hit me with a $94 tariff on a $149 purchase. I told him, you can send me my damn money back. That don't even add up. Yeah, y'all trying me.
oh, there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to try to exploit the shit out of that.
Yeah, I'm saying I get the tariff thing, but that
Yeah.
price, mind you, if I only paid $247 tariff on a $2,700 purchase, how you gonna charge me $94 just for a $150 purchase? That don't add, that math don't add up.
Oh yeah, and then that's what I said. They're probably some of these companies are going to definitely take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Freewell definitely trying it. I canceled. See,
Let's
y'all ain't
see.
the only one to make filters. We got Kalari. I get it from DJI.
It says international ships may be subject to custom depending on the items. Items might be custom processing depending on that. Possible delays. It doesn't say anything. Import duties. Delays in custom import duties and taxes, which the buyer must pay. So it's in there.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there.
Yeah, it's
So you might as well go
1508.
for me, man. How much?
1508.98.
Yeah, and then that chair gonna run you another $250. So you might want to add that on there too.
No, I ain't buying it. I don't need it that bad. That's the whole bottom line. I don't need it that bad, you know. Because you can get it at DJI right now. DJI's got it without a tariff for $15.99.
Without the chair? Well, that's the
Yep.
price on their site, but what about after they mail it?
No, it doesn't say anything about tariffs on their site.
I go with that, man.
So do you order the R2 Pro separately?
Say again, Mark?
Jonathan, did you order the R2 Pro separately?
Yeah.
The drone and the controller? Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I actually came out cheaper than what everybody was spending when it first dropped. Then it hit the DJI store in New York. They had the top price range for it when it hit Fifth Avenue, the DJI store on Fifth Avenue. A lot of people got it. I was gonna do it, but by the time I found out that it was there, it was too late. They were gone. So I just got to searching every day, 3-4 times a day. I'm looking to see who got it. And eBay popped up with it for a lower price.
So what was that, about $1,300?
13. You talking about the Mavic 4, right?
No, the RC Pro 2.
Oh yeah. 1224. 1224 before tax. Yeah, it was 13 and change.
Yeah.
But what really made me jump on that is, one, it was coming from DJI because they got some kind of link up with eBay, and it didn't have a tariff on it.
Right. All right. Of course, they don't do care refresh on the remote, do they? Only on the drone.
If you're in the US, you can't get it on the drone.
Mm.
iPhone 3. Who's that?
Unless you bought it, if you bought it straight from the DJI store, I think they were able to get Carry Fresh on it. But if you buying it from third party or whatever, yeah, you can't get no can't get no Carry Fresh on it.
Although it does have a 2-year warranty.
Hey.
Hello, Eddie.
One year.
Hey.
1 year.
Happy Father's Day to everybody.
When I sent when I sent my RC2 back, they told me it was a 2-year warranty on it.
What's
there's
that got
nothing
to
about a
do with-
rebate on DJI site. It's available.
What gave you a 2-year warranty, Mark?
DJI.
For I'm saying for what product?
For the RC2.
The new RC2? That could be the case.
Not the Pro, the RC2.
Yeah. That could be the case, yeah. But one thing I ended up learning is a lot of people, we buy Carry Fresh as soon as we get the drone. But if you read what comes in the box with the drone, it already has a year warranty. So you really just double paid them.
Well,
So you just came DJL, Jonathan? DHL?
Yeah, DHL.
Yeah, because they're shipping to UPS, DJI store. Says nothing about tariffs.
Well, DHL bought the drone. I don't know who's gonna bring the RC Pro. I'm expecting it any day now. It's shared between the 11th and the 21st, so we're up in that bracket.
Mm.
How you doing, Ed?
Doing very good, thanks. And you, Paul?
Good. What are you up to on this Father's Day?
Shopping, getting ready for.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day.
The wife is shopping. I'm just in the cart. I don't like going into stores.
Yeah.
Plus, I had a rough day yesterday. So.
Oh.
Lots of partying, lots of drinking, lots of.
Well, TJ, what did you do for your father?
My dad's no longer walking this big blue marble.
I thought you were the illegitimate child of Donald.
well, maybe I could have been.
Paul, that didn't get you out of that inappropriate question.
Oh shit!
That's funny.
Somebody should slide over. Y'all know Donald coming.
Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is that Donald is a great guy, and TJ, you should at least send him a Happy Father's Day card.
Well, I'll call him and say, Uncle Don, Happy Father's Day.
There you go.
Wait, no, DJ, you don't call him and say Uncle Don, right? 'Cause that is wrong. If your dad is your uncle, right, there's something seriously wrong with your family. Just ring him up and say, Daddy Don.
Oh yeah, Daddy Don. That's right.
Oh my God, that sounds so much more creepier. It's like, hey, Daddy Don, Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
yes, Daddy. Yes,
unusual if you're from Arkansas.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Gotta go to the cemetery, visit my dad, and then go to my daughter's for supper.
Oh, what are you having for supper? Did she tell you?
No, it's a surprise.
Surprise. There you go. Are they going to have a cake for you and everything?
I had no idea.
Bread and water.
Bread and water.
Bread and water.
Yeah, he's going to get over there and they're going to have a fabulous meal and then they're going to go, here, Dad, here's the bill. Surprise!
Here, Dad, this one is for you. So what have you guys been up to?
Well, we went to a Florida Panthers hockey game last night, which was pretty cool.
Oh, we didn't. How'd that go, TJ?
Yeah, we did.
Watch this.
I got $100 bet on that game, so
right, let's see what we're gonna do. All right.
Yeah, Ed, when TJ says we went to a hockey game, yeah, just so to confirm, us guys as a collection didn't go.
All right, where was it? Just hitting out here. I gotta move this over.
Yeah, don't go too far down. We don't want to see your porn.
Yeah, I'm getting worried about it myself.
What's that?
My gosh, you take a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
TJ, what's,
You asked
TJ, what's that picture? What's that picture in the bottom left corner? Way at the bottom. Are you naked there, bro? Come on.
Wait, which one are you talking about? This one right here?
God.
No, I think it was this one. Was it this one right here? Let's see. No, it wasn't this one.
You asked TJ what the score was of the game he went to see last night, and he's having to look it up.
Well, I know the Panthers won last night. I think it was like 4-1 or 4-2.
No, TJ was 5-2. 5-2, TJ.
Oh, 5-2. Okay. Where the heck is it? I just had it.
He was too busy in the crowd entertaining the crowd.
By the way, it's not 5-2, it's 10-4.
Hold on, what game did you go watch?
The Panthers
and Edmonton Oilers.
The fuck teams are those?
Yeah.
NHL.
It was the Panthers, but it was a watch
Hockey.
party.
Okay, I don't watch hockey.
Right.
so-
Got a question now. Did they pick you out with Luigi on that board thing? You know when they do the lookalikes?
All right.
Because if not,
you know
they
what?
missed the trick.
This was at the end. Somebody was flying a little drone like in the arena.
What was you doing, TJ?
You'll see it in a second.
Was it Alex?
Let me back it up.
They stopped the game or anything?
Yeah.
No, the game was over, right? That must have been before the game.
You can
No, I
see
think
it right here.
that's probably between. They got three different periods, so it could be
Yeah,
another
I
one.
There it goes. I think
that was between periods, like in the first intermission.
Oh, there it is. There's the drone. You see it?
It was probably Alex Escargo.
You sure that was a drone? Looked like dirt. Yeah.
There it is, flying.
Oh yeah.
Look like connected
I thought that
okay.
was pretty cool, though.
You guys down there use the drone up here.
You know it wasn't Joe.
The guy was over on the other side, and I was trying to see where it was coming from. That looks like a DJ. That looks like the Avada drone. It looks like.
No, it looks like a Neo.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's not a Neo. Neo would be all over the place.
Well,
No,
isn't
come
it?
on, Joe.
It is all over the place.
It's not
No, not the way Paul. You never flew it. You don't understand.
Joe. It's not true actually. Mine goes pretty good, bro. I don't have a remote for it. I just use it as hand stuff.
Ed
works.
says
The
it-
hand stuff works good. Try with the remote.
I haven't got a remote yet.
Ed, you bought that because Joe recommended it, right?
Well,
No, I
Paul,
didn't recommend it. You recommended it. You bought
Paul,
about
you recommended so
5,000
many
of them.
times that I believed you, so I went and got it, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, he's all both of y'all now. Y'all teaming up. You're on the wrong team now, Ed.
Joe is the spokesman for the DJI Neo.
Yeah, they'll never sell another one.
But not playing around, being serious. I had any problems with mine yet. I use it at work just to follow
Well,
me.
the only
and
problem
stuff
I
and
have
do
is
stuff.
inside. You know, outside it's all right. Inside it's nothing but a problem.
I'm gonna wait until this summer till the Neo 2 comes out with the remote. Hopefully.
There's a
And I'll get
remote
that
for the Neo. The
What's
Neo
that?
has a remote.
Yeah,
The
I
Neo
know.
has a
But
remote.
I know, but the Neo 2 is supposed to come out this summer, so.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it, boy.
Well,
They
for you
knocking
guys
us
in America,
down.
won't be able to get it, but in Canada we get everything.
Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's north
You're
of the
in
border.
Canada. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How
it
you
did look
doing,
like an
man?
Avata 1 because it was big and square.
We gonna need your help. We gonna need your help in about 8 months when they don't let us get them in the U.S.
Yeah. Ed on one side of the river, Paul on the other side. Mystery boxes being floated across. Paul's just taking.
Are you like?
Yeah, Paul's just taking.
Is he like really on the other side of the river from Paul?
No.
No.
He's further west.
Yeah. Oh. I'm about to say, shoot, we didn't have to worry about customs. You just fly it over to Paul and land it.
Land it in his backyard.
He's on the other side of the river from Lance.
This is how it's going to work. Captain Joel is going to 3D print some giant fish and make them watertight, right? He's going to send them over to Ed, and Paul's going to take up fishing. Right? So Paul's going to go fishing. He's going to cast it to the other side of the river. Ed's going to put the drone in the fish, and then the fish onto the rod. Paul's going to reel it in, put it in his keep net in the back of the car, and then dish them out across America.
You know what? You know what I think, David? I think you put too much thought into that.
Yeah, David, you let go.
Pack it in.
It's a perfect plan. In fact, you can tell the drugs.
It's a hell of a cast.
People say that the British aren't good at crime.
It looks like Mr. David has been planning this for a long time, eh? He had a good plan.
Yeah, I was planning on doing it from the UK to the US, but I couldn't get the rod to go out far enough.
No, what you do is you make the scales out of solar panels.
Solar panels, yeah.
You know what? You know what would
Anytime
get
you need to recharge, just go up to the surface.
you know what would allow you to cast your line a lot farther? One of them drones.
Yeah, fly a drone.
I got a better idea. Get one of those RC boats.
Only one slight problem with that, Justin. You only get a 30-minute flight on a drone. So 15 minutes into the flight, you're going to have to bring it back.
Nobody said nothing about bringing it back.
Oh, that's why you need the solar panel skills. You can stay recharged.
No, you land it on the other side of the water, and then Ed can change the battery.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm only probably 12 hours away from there.
Ed's now starting to consider it. This is a plan.
Yeah, man, this might work out for me, bro.
I'm gonna be a drone mule.
I'm gonna be a rich guy by the end of this.
Share the wealth.
Either that or end up in jail, one of those.
Free board and lodging then.
Yeah. You'll hear that voice in the middle of the night. We'll catch you, drone baron. Ed, don't think you will.
Free meals. Don't have to pay rent. Don't have to pay bills. I just gotta watch. I don't drop.
There's only one slight problem, Ed.
Yeah.
You still get to speak to your wife.
I don't know if you want to call those meals.
I'm just worried about dropping the soap. That's it.
What, meatloaf and mashed potato?
They ain't giving you that.
Oh, not here, bro. Not here. Here, the prisoners.
Not here either. They ain't giving you that.
No, here in Canada, where I live, here in Winnipeg, they eat good. That's why they're always in there.
Ed, you don't take soap anymore. Take shower gel.
Okay.
It's safer.
Works better as a lubricant.
Oh, easy there, Mark. Easy there. Oh.
It might not be safer.
What kind of show we're running here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like that's going too far, Mark. Wow. I can't believe
Yeah.
Mark said that.
Have you ever seen that
Huh?
some of the prisons down here use that meatloaf shit? It's called the loafer or a loaf or whatever. And it's here, I'll show you a picture of it. It's gross looking.
First
But
of
this
all,
it has all their
if you got
daily
it in prison, if you got it in the cage, that is not meatloaf. That is soybean.
That looks good, anyways.
First and foremost.
I don't know, bro. That looks pretty.
I would
No,
eat it.
what it is it has everything that you would need and to just compress the loaf. People
Wow.
say it tastes like shit.
DJ said he'll eat it.
So it's a 3/4.
Give it
It's
to
got-
TJ. He'll eat anything. Hey, he likes it. Hey,
It's
TJ.
got soup, potatoes, broccoli, meat, apple pie, custard.
Hey, David,
Hey, Ed.
did you watch the game last Sunday?
Which one?
Portugal and Spain.
No.
Oh, come on.
I've given up on international games and watching other teams. I just watch Preston now and that's it.
Oh,
And if you'd have saw how England played the other night against Senegal, you'd understand why.
oh, who won?
Senegal 1-0. We got absolutely battered.
Oh, wow.
We only managed to beat Andorra 1-0.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was 3-1. Sorry, Senegal. Yeah, it was Andorra that was 1-0. We beat them 1-0.
Yeah, and when you consider there's about 20 people live in Andorra.
But how was? Well, it's because of the refs, or was it just the players?
New manager, new style, new players out of position.
Oh, okay.
Why do we need a striker playing at left back? You know, that sort of shit.
Oh, what? The striker playing left back?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, left back in the changing room.
yeah.
What
The new sweeper system. Fucking shit.
Wow.
It's all this zonal shit. You know, back in the old days where you just got your player and they said that's the player you're gonna mark and that was it. Now it's all zonal and you're swapping around and you know, one minute you're marking one player, next you're marking another.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to confuse each other.
Yeah.
And when
Oh,
you
I know-
consider we've got the likes of players that, you know, come from the breed of Wayne Rooney and stuff, we're fucked.
Sorry, guys, we're talking about soccer. I know you guys in America don't play soccer. I'm sorry.
And England women got knocked out of the what's it as well, the World
I
Cup.
actually played a lot of soccer when I was a kid. I played 6 years in a row.
Like real
Don't
soccer,
play
not,
soccer in
not
America.
football, right?
How many times did you pick up the ball and run with it, Justin?
I was actually the goalie. So.
Well, I'm hoping that it was lots.
Like you played with the round ball, not the oval one.
No, I never actually played football. I played 6 years of soccer.
Oh, nice.
I played 2 years of baseball and a year of basketball.
Nice.
The only sport I played when I was younger was soccer, but I wasn't really interested in it at the time.
I don't know, TJ. I picture you at Bermonton.
No, I was just dancing, and I was out there in the. Well, I played soccer, and then I think I played t-ball. I somewhat played t-ball or whatever, but I was like out in the fields playing with like dirt and rocks and shit like that.
Unfortunately for me, yeah, because of a certain Andrew Flintoff, or as Laura calls him, Bumfluff, because he was so big in cricket already at school, they knew he was going to be the next big thing. We had to play cricket.
Yeah, I played cricket and rugby.
Cricket is where they pitch the ball and you hit it with the white stick, right?
You got to school with any famous people, Mark?
I didn't go to school with any famous people as such, except for perhaps John Marr. John Marr was in my class. He was the bass player for the Buzzcocks.
All right.
But our school produced Mike Harding and Peter Noon.
Yeah. My school.
And Terry Christian was in the year below me.
When I got to high school, there was 99 people in year 7. 99 of us. Of that, one of them became famous. One of them is on this panel, and the rest of them are either dead or in jail.
What is who's that of, Joe? Joe, you might be edited.
Yeah, you don't
Or
want to
you
keep
might be
rubbing.
muted, Joe.
Yeah, you don't want to keep rubbing that leg with that mouse.
It's either going to be.
Yeah, that's Justin. I mean that's Nick at 2004. Check out the muscle in the leg. And that day he had 4 goals. And look at the guy grabbing him and pulling on him right here.
Nice.
When you
He
say
just ran
had
right by the
four
guy.
goals.
He got
So
4
you're-
goals in that game.
So your kid is the one wearing the black, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to
Cool.
talk soccer, you're going to have to get the lingo. He scored 4 goals. He didn't have 4 goals. He scored them.
And here was my scary daughter right here. She was playing goal. Look at her eyes closed.
Weren't playing goal. She was playing goalkeeper.
Playing
look at it.
No, you can play in goal.
But she got her eyes closed trying to block the ball because she got scared.
That's cool.
Let me see. Here's another one of her.
We
the
want
girl
our
fighting
her.
That's her running and a girl pushing on the side and everything else. 2004.
See,
Yeah, no.
that looks like a VAR picture of today. That's definitely going to be a penalty right there. Just in that moment, she's going to take that ankle.
I played 10 years of soccer with the wrong ball, kicking the ball, and then I played 2 years football. And in my second year, I broke my collarbone, so I stopped.
That's Justin dressed up for Mardi Gras. Black hat, black shades, and black shirt. Boy in black.
And I used to play hockey. I got knocked out this winter, so I quit. No more hockey for me.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough sport.
Yeah, bro.
Was
I
you
got
one of
hit.
the Blues, brother?
I got hit hard by this 18-year-old, and it knocked me out.
Oh, as you guys all love winding Laura up, if she ever does come to the US, do not, I repeat, do not throw anything at her. Because it will come back twice as fast. But she used to play in goal for the school hockey team. Yeah. And many a time I've thrown tennis balls, just quickly flicked it thinking, get her on the back of the legs. And she just goes, whoosh, catches it and launches it back. And it's like, dang, ow, fuck.
Hits him in the head.
She's got a good catch and a good aim.
Girls always have good aim, especially when they sling a sandal at you like a boomerang. Oh, that one right in the head.
Holy shit, Justin, you talk from experience, bro. He's ducking all the time. Oh shit, it's coming.
Yeah, especially in Latino girls, they'll throw a sandal at you in a second.
Oh fuck.
That's why most men have bad backs, because we end up living life ducking all the time.
And Portuguese girls, it's the wooden spoon.
And when the British girl, it's anything she can get her hands on, including a microwave. Never do that one again.
I hear the ice cream van.
No, not here.
He's out of ice cream, sorry. If you can hear it, he's out of ice cream.
That's just a truck going by.
No, it's here.
Oh. Oh, you got one of those that go around the neighborhood playing music too?
Yeah.
We have one come through our neighborhood every great once in a while.
Yeah.
They're still around.
When I was a kid, my dad said, if he's playing music, it means he's run out of ice cream. Playing bastard.
Yeah, we still have one that comes every Saturday and Sunday around our neighborhood playing the creepy music.
That's just every day.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah, they come every day. When we was kids, my mum used to come and visit us on a Thursday and give us pocket money, and she always turned up at 5 o'clock, dot on. Strangely enough, the ice cream van came round at 5:05 every Thursday. Every other day of the week, it was 3 o'clock.
Here they used to have the guy on the bicycle with the little freezer in the front with the ice creams, which is called DKD. They don't have that anymore. Now they got the vans.
You see those on the beach a lot. They'll have
Oh, you guys
they'll
have
either
them
have
down there?
yeah, they'll usually it'll be like a 3-wheel bike.
Yeah,
Like a tricycle.
Yeah.
And they'll have they'll have like a big like oversized like container or like a
Like
what do
it's
you
filled with like a
ice
variety
chest.
of ice cream.
And some of them have like little mobile freezers too.
Mobile deep freezer.
Yeah.
That's the ones we have down here. They had like a freezer in the front.
The amount of ice creams and different lollipops they sell over here, they wouldn't be able to fit them all in one of them bikes.
No.
It's strange. We have a small section for frozen veg, a section for meat and chips and stuff like that, and then a whole aisle of ice cream and ice lollies.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
It's like all the tin foods. One aisle of tin food, but like 4 aisles of biscuits and crisps and sweets.
And drinks.
Yeah.
You can make your own ice cream. All you do is just get one of those things and put like the
I mean, an ice cream maker.
yeah.
TJ, one of them things, just to
Yeah,
use
yeah,
a
the
thing.
thing you put the ice in, then you put the rock salt in there, and then
Oh, dude, making your own ice cream ain't even worth it. That shit's such a pain in the ass.
TJ,
Those fucking machines are loud as hell.
Bro,
I
they
once
are
tried to
pretty
make ice cream. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mark told me to shut up. It was too noisy.
well, no, but you can do it. You can do it in a Ziploc bag too. I've seen.
Huh?
You can make
what?
you can make ice cream in a Ziploc bag that I've seen. Like it's like kind of like the same process as you would the maker.
TJ been scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m. again.
DJ, you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay? Let me feel your forehead.
Oh, TJ,
I
TJ,
want
serious
to know-
question.
No, for real.
Why are you
though,
putting
what?
rock salt in ice? Won't it just
Yeah.
melt?
Hey, Justin.
Rock salt in ice cream.
No. When you use the ice cream makers that they sell over here, they tell you to put ice in the tub, and you're supposed to put rock salt in there with it.
Yeah,
It does something with the ice.
There's an insulated. It's an insulated
Texture,
thing
yeah, something about the
inside
texture.
of the crock.
Rock salt.
Justin, do
ice
the
melt.
research. See if you can make
Yeah.
ice cream out of plastic bags.
We go around putting rock salt on the road when it's icy.
When they drink that rock salt, it makes it
Right.
lowers the freezing point. Raises the freezing point so that it melts the
I
ice.
don't know. That's what the
I
directions
think
have
it
always
makes
said
it
on
so
these
that it's
machines.
not solid like ice. Like
Okay.
regular ice.
If any of you Americans come over here in the winter, don't go licking our roads. Right? Not good. It's not ice cream.
David, do you guys use salt down there too?
Yeah, we use rock salt on the roads.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the worst shit, man. It
Yeah,
tears
we
people's
use-
cars up.
Yeah, we use that, and they're starting this new thing. They're starting to use oil.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like
They
oil
weren't-
mixed.
If it wasn't slippy enough with the ice, now they chucked oil on it. Whee!
So it's oil mixed with something, and it's supposed to make it better on the roads because the salt is eating all the asphalt and concrete. Like our roads, some of our roads are really bad.
Oh yeah, and they tear people's cars up too from the roads being bad.
Oh
and
shit!
then
Yeah, if you don't
the
if you don't
salt just
wash your
eats
car,
through everything.
yeah, in the winter time, if you don't wash your car every week, by the summer you have like rust spots all over.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah,
that.
that's why a lot of people have summer cars and winter cars.
We don't have that problem over here.
Well, then you
TJ,
guys
I'm
are
gonna tell
not.
you how you do it the old school way. Get you some Kool-Aid and some saran wrap and an ice tray and some toothpicks, and you're good.
Oh yeah, make some rolls.
Put whatever you want in the
Yeah.
ice tray. Put whatever you want in the ice tray. Put the saran wrap over it. Stick the toothpick in there, and when it's frozen, you just take it out. Pick up one at a time.
I think he did with popsicle sticks. Really, I think.
That's what you're essentially making is popsicle. Like
Literally, all you do is you get water, sugar, and lots of fruit. Put it in the blender, mix it all up, put it into your ice cream lolly maker sticks, put your stick in it, put it in the freezer. A couple of hours later, you've got a nice smoothie lolly.
It's not ice cream if you don't have vodka or rye. You gotta have one of those whiskey.
A vodka or ice.
Ice cream.
Used to annoy me that going to the pub and you go, can I have a couple of shots of whiskey? And they go, would you like it on the rocks? Fuck off! I don't want it watered
TJ, look
down.
at that link in the chat.
The one that Dusty put.
Yeah. Shows you how to make ice cream in a bag by like a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah.
TJ's gonna go and try it.
No, there was another one too that.
Yeah, but she didn't even specify how long she shook it for, though, neither. So it's like, how long are you supposed to shake it for?
Shake it good. Shake it
Because
good.
what you're doing, essentially what the kid was doing was she put all the ingredients in one small bag, zipped it up, and then put it in a bigger Ziploc bag, filled it full of ice, and then just shook it around until it's hardened up a little bit.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Got into like a yogurt, smooth yogurt consistency. Frozen
Justin.
yogurt. What?
Justin, when my son was young, he always wanted like a wolf and things like this, like a wild animal, right? I just saw this. I got to show y'all. He said, Mom said I couldn't get a raccoon, so I colored the dog.
Oh,
I want to do that to Tina.
That's pretty funny. That actually looks like an actual raccoon for real.
That is funny. That dog saying, "Look what you did to me."
Holy shit!
That I'm pooping everywhere.
Pooping everywhere.
I gotta send that to my kids. I can see Nick doing that.
Not till 2. Yeah, see, that's what you get for thinking.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
Randy put a whole explanation in the chat. Rock salt doesn't directly make ice colder, but it lowers the melting point of ice, causing it to melt when the temperature is below normal freezing point of water. The melting processor, however, absorbs heat from the surroundings, including the remaining ice, making the overall mixture slightly colder than it would be with just ice and water.
Wow.
That's the reason they tell you to put rock salt in there, I guess.
Science is amazing.
Lance is amazing.
No, I said science.
Dude,
DJ, based on your cooking experiences, stay away from science. You could just see with that giant bottle of magnesium on the stove. Just gonna put a bit of this in and then opens it up. Oh look, it's
look at boom. Look at boom.
Well, I think he should make a cookbook, cooking with TJ.
Damn, I've been trying to find.
You
that
could just
stream
see it all,
when I
can't
was-
you?
Yeah,
a whole listening.
I've been trying to find that stream when I was doing the meatballs and spaghetti. I couldn't find that shit for nothing.
God, going back through Paul's stream to that, Jesus.
Yeah.
think that was last year. Was it last year?
Yeah, I think it was last
Beginning of
year.
this
Yeah.
year? I think
I
like
thought it was the
December.
middle of winter.
Yeah,
I
November,
think
December.
it was January time. I'm sure of it.
Here's
January,
what you
February
need,
this
TJ.
year.
Huh?
Need the Ninja ice cream maker.
Yeah.
Much better.
Oh, that shit is good, bro.
Yeah,
But they're
that
too
thing's pretty
expensive here.
awesome. The Ninja.
Ninja makes such good kitchen appliances, but they are expensive.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's almost $500 here.
But they always do what they say they're going to do, though, and they do it flawlessly every time.
Yeah, you can.
You know what
You
you
can do a
really
whole bunch
need?
of stuff with that. You can do slushies. You can do a whole bunch of.
You just
Yeah.
need a Mr. Whipping machine. Done.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are $4.99 here at Costco.
Yeah, they're expensive.
What
I mean,
is
if
that,
you were
a
doing
quarter of a
shakes once or twice a week, or at least once a week, maybe 2 times a month, it might be worth it. But yeah, you better be somebody that's using it quite often.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
justify that kind of price.
I got one of those. What are those blenders? Not
Milkshake?
The one. It's the one that you put everything in. It's a round it's a round cylinder. You put everything in there.
The Team U Ninja.
You're talking about the portable one?
Yeah, the portable one.
Yeah, don't you have one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of companies that make those.
I have the one with the cup. Like you can mix the stuff inside a cup and then you put in it.
Inside a cuck.
Oh,
A
fuck. I knew you were gonna say that. I stopped there for a second because I gotta screw up a cup.
Cup. Yes. Cup.
Yeah, NutriBullet.
NutriBullet. I've got one. Yeah.
No. TJ's talking about they got cups now that have blenders built in the bottom of them, and it's like a to-go blender.
Yes,
so you
they're
put
called
all your shit in there and you'd walk out.
Here's what it is.
There's a bunch of companies that make them. I think Ninja actually has
Yeah.
a version of it.
Yes, NutriBullet makes them over here.
What? Like it has a blender on the bottom of the cup and you take it with you?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, it's like a portable. You put all your stuff in there and it will. Yeah, see, look.
Yeah, they're literally
This one right here?
NutriBullets. You blend it and you
You can get them like in a variety of colors too.
Yeah, I think Ninja actually makes them too.
I have this. I have the old one too, and then I've got this newer model too.
The one I have, the base stays behind you. You just take the cup with you.
Yeah, that's why I've got a NutriBullet.
I didn't know they make it with the base. Take it with you. That'd be pretty cool.
I've got the healthier version. I got the Mol Farah Health version.
That gentleman looks like he's barbecuing. Oh, look, he has a special drink there. I know what you got in there.
This? Oh, this straight coffee.
Oh yeah, that's what we all say.
Trust me, straight coffee.
With a little bit of
What are
Bailey's.
you doing?
Oh,
you sitting in the car waiting on your wife again?
Yes, the wife went shopping. Quiet now, Justin. Shh, I'm watching something. Wow.
He's watching something.
Yeah.
I would turn the phone around, but I don't want to get in trouble, so I'll just look at it myself.
Is it someone or something?
Oh no, I can't tell you. It's something.
He's looking at some chick walking across the parking lot. I was like,
No. We're not. You look into his glasses. You can see the reflection. What he's looking at is a cat going across the front of him.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's like, "Wow, nice piece of pussy there." Meow.
Jonathan, what's that circular thing behind you? What is that? Looks like some metal.
Oh, it's
circular.
to put a plant in.
Oh, a plant holder.
You should have plant in here. It's a plant holder.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
I knew it was no Halo.
No, you can't. You can't put a Halo next to Freddy. Freddy.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh my god.
Man, you better feed that poor guy. Looks like he hasn't eaten in a while.
Y'all don't remember Freddy Krueger? I know he don't make movies no more, but they retired him, and I decided to go get him.
Retired him.
Shit.
You see, no, that skeleton there, that was from one of Paul's streams. He was waiting for TJ to stop laughing.
No.
That's my scarecrow.
Here we go.
Right, see you all in the evening.
TJ, yeah.
No.
Look, that's my scarecrow to keep the birds. To keep the
Hey,
birds out the
TJ.
garden.
Justin loves it when you get on a roll.
That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Justin.
Shut up.
No, Justin, I've got something to say. I'm sorry.
Hey, Justin, every time Paul starts that, 2 or 3 people drop off the stream. Said, oh, Lord, here we go again.
Yeah, 2 or 3 people drop off the stream after the gunshots. Not again. It's all fun, isn't it, TJ?
On Drone Nation, they got on the post on Facebook.
Uncle
It says,
Bill!
how do you recover a lost drone during flight? So who lost the drone?
Oh, somebody wants to come in. Who is it? I hear the
Uncle
bell.
Bill.
Let him in already.
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill.
Hey.
Hi, Bill.
Evening.
Hello, Uncle Bill.
Or should I say morning,
Morning,
Bill?
Bill.
Well, y'all better be ready because I'm not a co-host because I can't get him up.
It's definitely Uncle Bill.
I let him in already. Where is he?
Uncle
There he is.
Bill.
There he is.
Uncle Bill.
What's up?
Uncle Bill.
You're on your way up. You're on your way up to Dad's house.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, Uncle Bill.
Yep.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, same to all you mothers, fathers.
Mothers.
Yeah, we're going up. I'm gonna take him out to lunch, and my wife did me the favor of stopping and getting him, a couple of shirts and a nice car, it's pretty cool, like really long card that folds out like this long. It's like, how nice, thank you, honey. She did that so I wouldn't have to do it. So what do?
You left them down home.
It's sitting on my dining room table right now. Yeah.
You left him there.
Yeah. One of those like long accordion style cards or whatever.
It was just a really long card. I don't know. It just unfolds. Big long message. It's like a banner. You can hang it up like a banner. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But she's the thoughtful one, and then clearly the thoughtful one because I can't even remember. I didn't even have to go buy it. I still left it home. But plus, today's also my 26th wedding anniversary. Or whatever.
Oh, happy anniversary!
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Happy anniversary, man. 26 years.
Father's Day / anniversary.
Wow, it's gonna be my 26th in August. Oh, we're close.
Oh, look, 2 wives are ready for parole.
We got in here. God, you got a nice crowd here today. Hey, you want to see me or you want to see the trip? You don't care. Let's do that. The hell you care?
Oh God, it's like having Daniel back on the stream. When he with the finger over the camera.
There we go.
like Uncle Bill. I like your purple shirt.
Well, thank you so much. You should be glad that I have this on it. Without it, you'd like it a lot. Could you imagine?
Has anybody come across Carlos and Daniel yet?
I haven't seen them two in almost a year now.
Yeah.
Who
I
was
think
it?
the last time I saw Carlos is when he got pulled up about his crush on Laura. Because he threatened to come over here and kick my head in because I was bullying her.
Yeah, I remember that.
David, who are you talking about?
A while ago.
Yeah, Carlos. He used to go on Laura's streams on YouTube.
Oh, Carlos. Yeah, I think I remember that guy vaguely.
Yeah. And me and Laura have banter with each other.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
He took it so seriously. He threatened to come over here and kick my head in.
Maybe he got lost on the way there.
Yeah, he got like super pissed about David picking on Lori.
Gonna go out one day. He's gonna be stood there on the
He did.
end of the road going, "I want to
Remember
word with you."
He was only about 18, wasn't he?
Well, his one brother could take a joke. His other brother,
Yeah, it's Carlos that couldn't take the joke,
Yeah.
and Daniel
Right.
could.
Carlos would get pissed off real easy. Although Tim kept asking to go talk to his mom for
But
her.
yeah, I know you're talking about. I know the two kids that would come on and play games with us sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Tim kept asking for him to go tell his mom how hot she was. And Carlos got super pissed
I
about
remember
it.
that now. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I'm trying to remember who that was, but if you got to narrow, you're talking about people that want to kick your ass. You got to narrow that down a little bit.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop down. The wife is coming with the groceries. I'm gonna start driving on my next destination. When I stop, if you guys are still here, I'll jump in.
You're not going to show us your journey, like
It was
Uncle
nice.
Bill.
Nice seeing you guys.
All right,
Okay.
Ed, see
Catch
you.
you later, Ed.
Take care.
Everybody.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Ed.
And he's gone.
They were kind of nerdy little boys, but they were pretty funny.
I think they had something wrong with him.
Yeah. This is why I told Laura not to post our wedding venue online, just in case he turns up.
That Daniel, was his name Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel and Carlos.
Daniel
Remember the two
and,
brothers?
Carlos.
And Tim used to get on him real bad about his mom, and he'd get real mad.
Yeah. Show us your mom. Show us your mom.
Yeah. I forgot about them. Yeah, no,
were
they
the
weren't
ones
right.
They always come and play games when Laura would play the games. They'd always come on and play with us.
You know, I spent all that money on them Jackbox games, and she doesn't fucking use them anymore.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that. I like the trivia.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
the
didn't come on
trivia
last
and the
night, Bill.
bullying.
So I'm sorry I didn't come on last night, Bill. I just wasn't in the mood for it.
Okay. That's all right. I didn't even notice you weren't there.
Yeah.
No, I lost my dog. I lost my dog on Friday morning.
Yeah, no, I heard. I'm sorry to hear that. Precious, right?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Oh. So for the anniversary, my wife kept saying, don't buy anything. Again, as always, don't buy anything. Don't spend the money. We don't have money. We don't spend money. Got to save up. Got to save, because that's how she is. She won't even take a freaking day off. She still works now. And I almost listened to her, I got to stop doing that. So I was on my way home from work last night. I'm thinking, God, my last chance. I should get her a card, maybe stop her, get her a charge, something. I should get her something, a little something, So I'm on my way home, and I wanted to pick up a bottle too. So you got to make a left-hand turn off of US 1 to get into the Total Wine and More, right? Which is where I like to shop because they got everything. It's like the Walmart of liquor stores. And I wasn't paying attention. It's like, oh shit! So it's a two-lane left-hand turn to get off the road, but I could only get into the right-hand left turn lane. So I was like, oh, well, better than nothing, I guess it'll. And what it does is it forces you into the wrong shopping center on the right side, So I'd have to, turn around, get out, go around. And so anyway, so I'm thinking, I got to get her something. I should get her something. You know what the very first store on the right-hand side was when I pulled in? It was a sign. It was Jared's. Okay, must be a sign. Screw it. Pulled into Jared's. And then I felt guilty for another reason, because it was like 5 of 7 when I walked in, and they closed at 7 o'clock. So I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. So I went, what can I buy? What can I buy in 5 minutes? Oh, don't worry about it. They say 5 minutes, sure. And she reaches in the thing right in front of me and pulls out like a $3,000, tennis bracelet. I think, no, not doing it. No. I wasn't going to get anything. I'm not jumping to $3,000. No. I tried to explain to her, but when they're trying to sell, they're thick at it. I said, look, this is just something nice, but not crazy. Just to, because she told me not to spend any money. I kept telling her over and over. So she probably tells her boyfriend the same thing. And then she picks up like a $700 pair of earrings. Like, nope, still a bit much. But you got a couple $100 range. I said that to her. She picks up a $400. I said, no, you're not listening. But I ended up buying her like a little solitaire. I ended up spending $400 anyway on a little solitaire diamond earrings. So, went from nothing to diamond earrings, just like that. But that's cheap, $400. It's only a quarter carat between like 2.8 carat between the two of them. They give you a little gemology card and blah blah blah. 14 carat. It's nice, it's actually less than I expected it to be when you think about it. And
the last time I
tell you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was like last time I took Laura into a jeweler's shop, and I said to her, get something nice. The guy brought out this necklace and he showed it me, and I was like, "Excuse me, mate, it's for my partner, not the bit on the side. Something a bit cheaper, please." Okay, now slap I got.
That's from the Gumata gift shelf. the Gumata series. Yeah, so I had a little something. It's funny. None of these jewelers they don't sell greeting cards. Now, granted, you don't make a lot of money on them, but that's the point. Is how many guys forget and last second buy a present, and now you also got to stop and buy a card somewhere else, And if in my mind, I'm thinking if I'm stopping last second, and I know these jewelers, their prices are all pretty much the same. They're all owned by the same freaking company. They had my email address, and I've never shopped at a Jared's because I bought this Bulova watch. She even knew what I bought. She goes, I said, "Oh, did you?" I said, "I've never shopped at Jared's. How do you have my email address in the system?" She goes, "Oh, we share information." She said, "Did you buy a Bulova watch?" I said, "Yeah, but I didn't think it was at Jared's." She wasn't. It was a case. Oh.
Right.
So then I looked at, so I looked. Yeah,
Uncle Bill, I have the answer to your question on how many men buy presents at the last minute. There are 45 billion males on the planet. 45 billion men is the answer.
Yeah, that seems high. I mean, there's only 7 billion people on the planet, so I don't know.
I think there's more than that.
No, it's between 7 and 8 billion. There's less than 8 billion on the planet.
Hey Google, how many billion are there on the planet?
China.
0.2 billion. On the website,
What the? Hey Google, shut the fuck up.
You asked how many.
So I asked how many males were on the planet. He said 45 billion. Yeah.
No, you said how
Then
many billion. You said how many billion.
No, I said how many males were on the planet. It said 45 billion. When I asked it how many people were on the planet, it said 8 point something billion.
Oh, 8 billion. All right, we broke 8 billion. Yeah. Well, you said males. That could be male horses. They could be male cheetahs. They could be male chickens.
Well, no, it can't be male chickens.
I thought we had more women on
There's no rooster.
Yes, you are correct. It can't be male chicken. How many cocks are on the planet? Now I'm back to 45 billion again. Yeah. No, it's last minute. I just think if I had a choice, I could jump into that Jared's, but they got cards, so it's one stop. I'll go there. Because like I said, and you know why the prices are so similar between all these chains? Because they're all owned by one company. I looked it up when I got home. It's a company called Signet, Signet. Signet owns Zales, owns Kay, owns Jared's, owns Blue Diamond. I mean, the list was really long. They're all owned by the same company, so that's why. It's kind of weird, you know. I guess they just all share their information. This guy's a sucker. They look you up and say, "Oh, this guy spent too much for this watch." Okay, so they probably get a rating to how dumb you are. But anyway, just a little something. She deserves better, and I feel guilty. I should have gotten the $600 earring. It looked nicer. She's happy. They're not too expensive. She won't wear them to work, so she wore them to work.
JB Curtis.
So at least it was a successful run, and I still managed to cross over and get my booze, so everything's good. I gotta start doing that on Saturday night, because then when I go to Dad's, I feel like crap the next day. Can't drink like I used to. Let me see where I'm at. 270, 229. Oh, I only got to go to the 242. I'm almost there.
Traffic looks kind of light.
It's just this Sunday traffic. It's kind of typical, you know. I mean, it's 11:30 in the morning. I don't know. This is actually kind of a lot, really, for the turnpike. You know, I guess people are going to visit their dads.
Now that's not a toll road, is it?
Yes, this is the toll road. It's the turnpike. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you had to pay a toll to be on there.
Yes, that's
what a toll road is.
That's what a toll road is. Yeah.
Well, what do they do? Just shoot your license plate, or do you have to actually stop at a booth and show what?
Actually, now they just shoot the license plate. That's actually new. They only put that in the last couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pay by plate.
Yeah, you used to pay by plate. They used to have a sticker up in the glass. They used to use that. You know, it had a little chip in it, little transponder chip or whatever. But now, yeah, they go by plate. Yep. In fact, I've got to update the plate in my account on the bike, because Florida, after 10 years, they give you a new plate. And that has a new plate on it. I'm surprised this one hasn't been replaced already. They'll get around to it, I suppose. Costs them money, you know, so they'll get to it. But yeah, they go by plate. In fact, I'm passing under. No, I'm not. There's they actually have them over the highway. Have them over the highway too, where they shoot you. Yep.
You get charged different amount depending on how far you go on it.
Yeah.
Right. This is just under $8 each way.
Every so many miles, there's another toll that you'll drive under, and then you usually have to pay one to get off or on too.
Well, yeah, there'll be a booth. You just drive right through it, you know.
Right.
But not here. Where I get off, there is no booth. So it's whatever the last. There's a one that I drive under that's only a couple of miles away. So yeah. And now you can actually use this is SunPass, and now it's reciprocal in a bunch of states. But to use it in the other states, you can't. You have to have the device. Like it's like Ray was talking about how he thought SunPass would work in his state and hasn't been working. That's because you have to buy the one. You have to buy the not the sticker one, but there's one that costs $15. Big deal. That actually has little suction cups that you can transfer from vehicle to vehicle. I had one for the bike.
What?
And that was just fun. And if you have that, they'll accept the SunPass in the other states, because the other states don't necessarily have by plate, you know.
So that's like a GPS tracker.
No, it's just a little thing that transmits who you are, you know. And when you drive through, there's receivers. They got little receivers that pick up your vehicle based on that little transmit. And see, that's battery powered, so that's actually putting out a signal. The one that's got the chip and the sticker, that just there's actually a signal at the booth that shoots to it, and it picks it up somehow. You know, without actual power. You know, that's how that works. But like I said, you need the transmitter one to use it in other states. So he needs to pick up one of those, $15, and register it to his account.
You'd have thought they'd have sorted all that out on an app on the phone by now.
I mean, that's a security issue, though. Your phone would have to be, yeah, I guess your Wi-Fi would pick up your Wi-Fi on your phone.
Yeah.
I suppose. Well, that wouldn't work for me. I turn my Wi-Fi off when I'm out because I have Comcast, and it'll automatically pick up hotspots along the way, and so you get dropouts in between. You know, it's kind of annoying. It's actually kind of annoying, so I just turn it off. Like it'll pick up a hotspot. You'll be great, then it drops off. It'll be great, then it drops off. I just tell it.
You mean a bit like that last sentence you said?
Well, and then why wear the battery down in your phone unnecessarily? Because you have cell. I have, you know, an unlimited data plan. But
yeah.
Well, hotspot's only going to do as good as your phone's going to do. Your phone ain't getting the signal. Your hotspot's most likely not going to get one. It's on the same company.
Well, they transmit hotspots in town and in towns and cities, and as you're passing them on the highway, you'll pick them up.
Right.
You know, and it'll automatically switch over. Most phones are set to save your data plan. If you have one, they automatically. I mean, you go into your settings and change that. Go cellular preferred, because I've found that Wi-Fi. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. I'm about to go underneath one of those things, one of those receiver bridges or whatever they're called. Can you guys see that thing going across the road above me?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just went underneath it.
Oh yeah, those are those things.
Yeah, and I got the high-speed cameras on there.
Those are those things that.
No, it's the toll thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
That read the thing that's on.
That's what I'm
suction,
saying. They
comes
have
on
to
your-
use the high frame rate to catch your license plate at those speeds.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine.
The SunPass thing is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
And
think
you're
that's the last
supposed to be getting
one.
half off on all your tolls if you're a resident too. So if you're not, you need to
Is
call him.
it half?
Yeah, he cut that in half for all Florida residents. So
Funny,
that's
'cause
how I
it's
said,
still-
if you're not getting that, you should be, and you should call them.
I gotta check my bill.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was. Well, the app on the phone, the Waze app says that the toll is $7 and I think 89 cents or something like that.
For the total
but maybe
amount of
that's
tolls you got to go through.
on the way. Yeah, on the way there and on the way back. And so that's it's twice that. You know.
See, what you
I mean,
need
I
to
can
do
take
is on
90
your way back is count, or as you're going through the tolls, try to remember how much each one was by the signs.
Well, and I can avoid all this by taking 95, but I don't know, this is a little quicker. And I figured if there's any protests, they're not gonna pay to get on the turnpike to protest. So.
Once you get to the next toll booth, there's a queue there of people trying to get through to pay for the toll.
Yeah, a couple of protests have been down here so far. Nothing's happened.
I haven't seen any.
There was one in
one.
Tampa.
Was there?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was a few hundred people, but it didn't get out of control or nothing.
Right.
So people kept their composure and didn't do no.
Well, they were warned. Don't get out of control.
Yeah. Have your
They were
protest.
warned.
Keep it peaceful.
Oh yeah,
They were warned.
dude. Like I said, the way Grady talks, but all the sheriffs in Florida are pretty much like that. They are like, no
throw-
nonsense, don't fuck in my county type shit.
Throw something in the police. No, he actually said throw a rock, throw something at a police car, even spit at a police officer. They'll be contacting your next of kin.
Oh, here we go.
On you this time, Justin.
I don't know what I did.
You just
I don't either. Yeah, but if they want their protest broken up really fast, try to block up the turnpike. It'll probably last about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. They'll set a new record.
Well, remember, you're allowed to run protest rioters over if they're blocking.
Well, yeah, if you
they
feel
come
like you're
threatening you. If they're blocking traffic, start beating on your car, you can.
They said they touch your vehicle, you feel like your life's threatened. You have every right to defend yourself, and you won't. If you run them down, you won't be prosecuted. I love our governor. That is so fucked up that he said that. It's awesome. And, well, I can't see myself running somebody over.
No, but it's giving people the right to protect themselves and the tools.
Of
the
course.
laws there to protect the citizens from just outright saving themselves.
Well, let's face it, if you feel like your life's in danger, you're not thinking about what law you're breaking. You're getting the hell out of there. You know?
Right. But that gives you the ability to be able to avoid prosecution.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's bad enough cleaning the bugs off my car. I don't want to clean protesters off of it.
Yeah, that's hard to get out of them weird places.
Yeah, take it into the car valet. Can you just get the 2 salt testers off the front for me, please?
No, instead, we totally support the right people to protest. You want to wave your signs and, you know, wave the flag of the country that you don't want to be sent back to. You want to.
Yeah, I still don't get that. Makes no
you want to make it because it's not about that.
That's funny. That was pretty good. David just took a picture of me chewing on my finger. He's like, "Is it delicious?"
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Maybe if I put some ketchup on there or like some mustard or something, it might be a little bit, or maybe some syrup or something, and just suck on it.
Chili powder.
What?
Suck on your thumb.
Like I was sitting here chewing on my pinky.
Oh my God, dude.
And David sent me a picture of me chewing on my pinky.
No,
like,
if somebody heard that out of context, they would have been like, "What?"
Well, what TJ needs, he needs somebody to make him a big like you have little kids that have the thing that they put in their mouth. Get him a big one. Oh, pacifier.
Well, you know that's the best way to clean the boogers from underneath your nails. So
yeah.
Just don't put your boogers under your nails.
Oh, that's funny. Is it delicious? Oh goodness. That was pretty good.
Why are you chewing on your fingers? Are you nervous?
I don't know. It's a nervous habit, I guess.
What are you nervous about?
He's not feeding it anymore.
What about worried about your search history we saw earlier?
Yeah, something around that, something around there.
He's on Paul's show. He has every right to be nervous.
That's funny. Oh, that's good. Oh, me.
Here we are in beautiful St. Cloud, Florida. I lived here for 2 years.
How far do you got to go, Bill?
I'm almost there.
Okay.
Dude, the Sonic there is so bad.
Where, in St. Cloud?
Yes, because like almost 90% of their damn drive up like order things are broken or they're missing. Like they
I
haven't
used to
kept
go
the
there.
upkeep
I
on
used to
there.
go there when the place was brand new, when the girls were still serving on roller skates. And it was good then, but that's what happens over time.
It looks like whoever owns it definitely has not kept the upkeep of that place.
Well, that was, you understand that was
How come they quit
2007.
doing? Why did they quit doing that anyway? Were too many people like falling and spilling food all over the place, or was it too dangerous?
Not lawsuits, they didn't feel it was worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, the one, there's two girls at Sonic here where I live that rollerblade out to the cars.
Yeah. Maybe they allow
told
them to
me
do
they
it.
told me it's their decision whether they want to. It's up to them.
Right.
They're not forced to do it. If they want to, they're allowed to.
Well, so they probably signed the paperwork says if anything happens, it's not.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, you could try that, and then they'll sue you anyway, because you're still responsible for injuries on your property.
Yep.
But yeah, the girls told me, one girl, me and Sarah asked her, and she said it was up to them whether they wanted to rollerblade out to the cars or not.
All right, I imagine that if they had it as a rule that you had to, at one time I think they did, then that there's some kind of discrimination there or something,
Well, not everybody can rollerblade neither. Like
Right. They could claim I have an inner ear problem where I can't balance like that. You're discriminating against my disability.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What you doing today?
I'm gonna go over by Brittany. They're eating about 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over there a little bit early and see if I could get that nitro working.
See if you can get the nitro working.
Yeah, I think they blew the engine. Myself.
I like how everyone's gone quiet to listen
Blew
to
the
Joe's
engine because they said
conversation.
it needed oil and they were driving it. Nobody checked.
And then very well may have done that.
Yep. Because she said what happened was every time they tried to when she tried, it had a screeching sound like it was a grinding sound.
Yeah.
But it could be anything,
I think
Joe, what time is your big Father's Day?
Well, the
He's
bottom
on the-
line is David need to have his car fixed.
He's
now.
on the phone, Paul.
Oh.
That's why we've all gone quiet to listen to what he's
Why
saying.
is this saying delivered on my front porch in Madisonville, Louisiana?
Because you sent it to Johnny.
You live in Madisonville now? Good work.
I bet I have something on my front porch. I don't even know what the shit it is.
I don't even know what the shit it is.
Cool.
Ooh, it's horseshit.
No. Well, it's under me.
Well, if it's on fire, don't stamp it out.
It says Madisonville 70447. Item was delivered at your front door. Let's find out what it says, what it is. Because it said out for delivery today, right? Product information.
That's the carrier.
The partial select doesn't tell me what it is. It ain't my address.
Oh,
Bet you
look
they
like
sent
Bill's
it
about to
there.
run that stop sign.
Probably.
Sure. Because it's not telling me what the thing is,
Yeah.
But
He's still on camera. We're going to see a live parcel explosion.
hey, from West Columbia, South Carolina,
That's weird.
from Amazon. Now let's go. I do have an Amazon thing supposed to be here today. Let me find out if that was it, and I'm gonna be pissed. I had 12 rolls of filament. It says delivered today.
These slow pictures.
Yeah, it says
I'm
delivered.
here.
I don't have it.
Okay, Bill.
Unless they didn't bring it up, they hadn't left it downstairs.
You have a good Father's Day, Bill.
All right, you guys too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's got my address. See you later, Bill.
Thanks for keeping me company.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
All right, buddy.
Have fun.
This track package, one of they got a.
They usually put a picture of where they put it.
Yeah, but I don't see it. I don't see a picture. I'm looking at
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
It says.
We haven't learned about what happened to
I
the
bet you they
package
didn't
yet.
bring it upstairs. I bet you it's downstairs.
What's that, Justin?
We haven't
It's
learned what
heavy
happened to
shit.
the package yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
heavy shit.
here's my
They didn't
big
want to carry it
question.
upstairs.
is if it's delivered, why doesn't he go out and look?
It's a
He
delivered
did.
front porch.
It
Front
said it
door,
was
front
delivered
porch.
to the front porch. It's in.
He hasn't got a front porch.
He lives upstairs in a
Yeah, I live upstairs. That's that filament. I never got it. Hold on a minute.
Oh no! Oh, we
He
heard
muted
everything.
himself.
We heard everything.
Right, you can call it now, Paul.
Okay, everybody, we'll see all of you again later today. Everybody have a great Father's Day.
Have a
Have a
good
great
one.
Father's Day, everybody.
Put it on
Yeah.
hold.
Bye for now.